Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Welcome to Broken Sim. We're in it. Johnny, how are
Welcome
you?
to Scum and Kick It.
Welcome to Scum and Kick It.
That's a great name. It
Yeah,
really is.
I mean, dude, they were so happy when they came up with that.
Yeah, you think so? That was a
Yeah. What do you think the
brainstorm.
percentage of, who do you think has more female listeners, us or Scum and Kick It?
Well, we do by numbers. They do by percentage, probably, because
Okay.
the ladies love Scum and Kick It.
Oh,
Sam, I don't know if
do
you know
they?
that. Yeah.
Do they? The ladies love it?
If there's one thing
The
women
lady,
love.
one person?
Yeah, the lady loves. Patricia loves Scum and Kick It. If there's one thing women love, it's to scum and kick it.
Yeah, they just love it. It's
Yeah.
just their fun time.
In fact, I lost so many girlfriends because I had a little scum, but not enough kick it. That was my problem.
You got to have Kick It.
Yeah.
You got to have Kick It.
Which one of them do you think is scum and which one is kick it? Do you think?
I think the other guy's Scum.
Yeah.
And I think, and I don't, that's nothing against him.
No. But
And then Kick It is definitely,
yeah.
because that's all XG wants to do all the time is kick it.
Actually, yeah, he almost kicked it on while we were recording Tinfoil. the other
Yeah,
day.
he's almost kicked it a couple times, just dozing out, going to sleep.
That first show though, like 2 weeks ago, dude, he had a face like he was in pain.
yeah,
trying to,
yeah, you can see when he's gone. He's had a long
Yeah, that
day,
was the one where he was a few
long
minutes
night
late.
or early morning. You could definitely see that.
He was fine by the second show, but that first show, dude, I think where he was like 5 minutes late. you
Yeah.
know, I think he had like a rough night.
Johnny, when's this coming out?
I would love for it to come out Monday,
All
Tuesday, something like that.
right, dude. Thank you to everybody who came out to the awesome filming, taping, recording, whatever you call it, of
Oh, wrong button.
Kick It. I mean, no, of Quiet. Quiet. Why?
Is everybody getting quiet? Okay.
I was looking for this. Okay, yeah, great show.
Thank you. Thank you. A lot of fun. 2 shows. We'll see how it cuts up. I want to put out 2 of them. So here's the final name of my specials. Here we go. Ready?
Wait. Okay, so I thought it was quiet.
No, it's quiet, but it's broken. It's like Kill Bill. It's broken up into 2 parts.
So it's obviously quiet part 1 and quiet
Quiet
part 2.
part 1 is Holy Roller. Quiet part 2 is War.
Just war.
War.
Now, are you gonna have it that way, or is it just gonna be? Is it gonna be like quiet part 1?
Yeah, it's going to be
Holy
quiet. Why is everybody getting quiet? Part 1, Holy Roller.
Words in that title. Sam, where's Sam Tripoli? Sam Tripoli's. Why is everybody getting quiet? Part
Yeah,
1.
welcome to
Holy
Sam
Roller.
Tripoli's. Why is everybody,
Welcome to Sam-
Welcome
that's a
to
lot of
Sam
words.
Tripoli's Quiet. Part 1, Holy Roller.
That's a lot of words.
Hey, dude,
YouTube
who
title.
cares? They're just there. No,
I like
no.
that.
In the title, it'll just be like Quiet Part 1.
Sam Tripoli's quiet. You gotta get your name in there.
Yeah.
People know what they're getting.
Yeah, or it will just be like, it's quiet.
I like that. I
Part
like
1.
wars, but war is cool.
War.
Is that what was some of the other things you were tossing around?
Weirdo.
That's funny. I like war though.
Well, the first one's gonna be weirdo. Then I'm like, because I talk about how I love Jesus and I do jujitsu, so I'm a holy roller.
That's funny. I like
I'm
that.
excited. I'm excited, Johnny. I'm in a good mood overall. So I want to say thank you.
You
to
sure
everybody.
weren't in a good mood parking just a few minutes ago.
No,
can
I
tell you
was not. I was not happy, and I yelled. I didn't yell, but I got, "Hey, where is it?" Then this poor guy who's like cleaning up the office building, and I'm gonna tell you something. I have a lot of respect for that man. I am a guy who since I was a young man, I respect anybody who works an honest job.
that. Yeah, me too.
I respect it, dude. So I go, "Hey man, who's parked in the middle?" And I thought it was the maintenance guy. This guy comes out, he goes to move the other car. I go, "Oh, dude, no, I thought it was this guy. I'm so sorry, dude." So then the other guy came and he moved it. And it's just like, I would normally not tell them to move it, but there's literally no parking
Yeah,
anywhere.
and I am now illegally parked because of that. So.
Johnny, we will get a GoFundMe for you to pay for your parking ticket.
I don't think they'll get us at night.
No, dude. So listen, going to be in New Jersey this weekend. I'm in Hotep Jesus's his very special Grifties Awards. I'm hoping I'm not winning an award, but we'll see. Maybe I will, and I'll accept
What
that
are you
one.
doing there? Presenting something?
Presenting.
Do you know what it is?
Nope.
Just going.
I'm just gonna go up there and go, give it up for this guy. He won, or her, or she, him, or whatever. Shim.
Anybody ever accept those awards?
Oh yeah, Alex Stein did.
Oh, what did he get?
I think he got Grifter of the Year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not an honor.
That's how you own, but you own it. You gotta own it.
He's been killing it, by the way.
Oh, dude, what he did to that Dallas mayor is just fatality.
And did you see?
Johnny, do that funny voice real quick.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, hold on.
You know what he did to that Alex?
Fatality. You know?
Did you see? Yeah. Did you see? Too, he showed up at this Plano, Texas, their board of commissioners or whatever, with a Trump impersonation. Have you seen this?
Anyway,
we'll play it later because it's hilarious.
So I'm going to. It's going to be Flagstaff, Tucson, El Paso.
Flagstaff is beautiful.
Flagstaff, Tucson, El Paso.
When I drove out to LA, I drove through Flagstaff and it had just had a big snow.
And then I'm announcing I'll have it up.
Oh, Plano, Texas. That's where Alex Stein was doing
Yeah,
his
he's
thing.
been by my show before. Then by the time this is out, it will be up on the website. March 30th, I am going to be in Florida doing a joint. And the first show is going to be for the comic book Chaos Twins. I'm doing a signing, and then we're doing a stand-up show. So we're getting in, we're getting out. Bang, bang, pow.
Bang, bang.
Let's go. Bang, bang, pow. I'm going to make that shirt now, too. The bang, bang, pow shirt.
I like that.
Bang, bang, pow. And then, I got some more stuff. So I'm happy. I'm very upset, though, because Instagram will not let me advertise, and it really just hurts my job.
What do you mean they won't let you advertise?
I can't advertise. I've tried over and over and over again.
What, they just say you're not allowed?
Yeah, they just somehow they know who I am and they won't let me advertise.
So strange.
It's so strange.
What about Facebook?
Nope.
Same, because it's same deal.
Yeah, they just won't let me, and it makes.
You tried Twitter?
Twitter I can, but does it work?
I don't know. I mean, Instagram ads are the best. I feel like I find myself clicking on Instagram ads more than any other. They seem to
sucks.
have you figured out.
I'm just sad. I'm a sad man. I'm a sad
No
man.
one knows what
it's like to be a sad man. Let's get into some stuff. Have we talked about
Behind blue eyes?
Okay, let's get into some funny happened to me.
Okay.
So I got called by a buddy of mine, Justin Silver, who is a really great guy.
I like that name, Justin Silver. That's a cool name. Is that a stage name or is that his real name?
I think that's his real name. Guess what his ethnic group is?
Justin Silver?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, I would say white.
Jew.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, that was a joke, Johnny.
Yeah, Justin, well, it probably was Silverman, right? Or Silverstein
Silversteinowicz.
or something like that. Yeah, I bet he shortened it up.
Justin Silversteinowicz. Yeah, I remember one time Steve Byrne was trying to do jokes about that, and then the room just got quiet, and then he never did it again.
Yeah, you can't do it.
It's just like, hey, dude, I've been talking to some people, and those people are myself. And I was sitting there going, it's kind of crazy, right? That the top three in terms of standard of living groups are Asians, including Indians, Jews, and then white people. And out of those three, let's say four, if you include Indians in with the Asians, which they do, three out of those four people are just all pinatas for comedy.
That's in America, though, right? Like
in America. Yeah. Pinatas for comedy. And then there's one that's crying about everyone making fun of them now. So it's like super hilarious.
It's also the only one that's based on a religion, too, which is curious.
Oh, Johnny, I'm with you on that. So anyways, Johnny, Justin Silversteinowicz, my good friend, he's one of the premier dog trainers and one of the best comics out there. Super funny guy. He invited me to do a show down in Venice Beach. And it was at this place called the Townhouse, the Venice Townhouse. And it's a gorgeous stage.
Venice Townhouse. Let me check
It's downstairs gorgeous. If someone could buy this, it's the perfect comedy club. If you had to open a comedy club, this is what it should look like. Low ceiling, small room. You could blow it out. It's great. If I had a butt ton of money and nothing less than a butt ton, okay, I would go and buy the Townhouse and turn it into the West Side.
I have a feeling I've been to a show here, actually. A little music show.
It's
I think.
downstairs.
Yeah, I think I've been there.
You're probably going to see one of those gay bands you loved as a youth.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, as a youth. Yeah.
As a youth. You were really into gay rock as a child. Okay?
That was, boy, was I into it.
So gay.
Oh my God, was I into it.
So gay. So anyways, I end up going to there, and I'm getting ready. I'm on last, which is fine. I'm always last. I used to think that means that nobody wants to follow me, which sometimes happens, but it's also like politically, I'm the easy, I have the least amount of cachet in some of these bigger shows, right? It's just the way it is. Who's gonna be stuck last? I'll throw Sam there. He can handle it at the end of the night. I'll just scream at everybody. But
you wouldn't want to go on too early either. That's also not chill. So that's kind of
I can go
respectful,
up
right? Yeah, I'd go in at the end. I think that's kind of
well,
like deferring
in Hollywood, it's you want to go early because the crowd's hot and you can get out. Going last, it's like the last guy in a gangbang. You're like, oh, this is sloppy.
So if you could pick a spot to go, where would you go?
Okay, if I could tell you, Sam, what's your favorite spot in LA? My favorite spot is 11 p.m. in the OR. If the show starts around 9 p.m., it's probably the best time to go.
It's cooking, everybody's
It's cooking.
drunk. Yeah.
They got their fill of their like corporate comedy, making the girls laugh, and then bring out the savages. And you're the beginning of the savagery. You're not the end of the savagery.
People haven't completely started talking yet.
Yeah, they're not
so,
like too sloppy, and they're not like looking at their watches. Okay, where are we gonna go? So that's perfect. So you don't want to go too early. You don't want to go too late. But if you go, hey, which one would you rather have? I'd rather have. Well, it depends on what I'm working on.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
If I'm working on new bits, I like to go later so I can fail in dignity and nobody knows. If I got a set that I want I like, I'd like to go early, get in, get out. So anyways, I'm going last. It's great. I love it. It's a great show. Everybody's really funny in the show.
Yeah.
So Johnny, I have to take a piss. So I'm like, I got to pee.
Happens to the best.
So the show's going on. I'm not till late. I'm going to go upstairs and pee. So I walk up the stairs and I go to where the bathroom is. Now, after COVID, they've totally redesigned the place for the most part. They've really gotten rid of the entrance is just the entrance and the exit's different. So they've also changed the hallway to the bathroom. So I go into the hallway to the bathroom, which is a long hallway this way. So I look down the hallway and I see there's a woman entering a door. So I go, oh, that must be where the female bathroom is. So I'm gonna go in this door. This is the male's bathroom. And I walk in and there is a chick in the bathroom just on her phone. I go, and I freeze.
Sitting down?
No, she's just at
Okay.
at the sink. I like, did I go in the wrong bathroom? She goes, no. I go, why are you here? She goes, it's a unisex bathroom. I go, what? Okay. She goes, yeah, both. And then this girl goes, totally, oh, you're a boomer. Let me explain this to you. And she proceeds to explain to me how the unisex bathroom works. She goes, pee-pee, poo-poo. You go pee here. These are urinals, and this is where you got to sit down. I go, why are you here? Like, why are you here? And I go, what they're doing by making unisex bathrooms is they're taking away man's final safe space. It's the safe space for men to just go and blow out their beeholes in dignity. I mean, Johnny, how many times you walk into a public bathroom and you just hear shotgun blast going on?
You could,
Everyone's
more
like,
times
whoa!
than not,
Everyone's
really.
like, keep going. Good job, buddy. It's a safe space for us.
Yeah.
Well, we can just release the Krakens out of our beeholes and not have to worry about it. And now we're going to have women in there. And why do we want women hearing us blow out our beeholes?
To me, it's the other way around, too. I don't want to hear women doing their business.
Yeah, ladies, you don't even want us to know you take poops. Now you're going to be in the same room with us?
Fuck that, dude.
That's so bullshit. And then, dude.
I love that she explained it to you like a child.
100%. And then, Johnny, the funniest thing is that, have you ever been in a woman's bathroom?
Yeah, they're much nicer than men's bathrooms.
They're nicer, but they're dirty. They're
they? Okay.
dirty, dude. Have you ever seen like a stripper's locker room?
Well, that's a different thing, isn't it? Yeah, but yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. I used to run the bathrooms. I used to be in charge of like the doors at the Comedy Store, and
Yeah.
you'd have to go in and throw out all the paper towels. The woman's bathroom was always way worse.
What do you think that's about?
Because that's kind of their place. You know what I'm saying? Women are going to listen. I don't want women coming in to our bathrooms and messing them up. Bring your filth down to your own bathroom. Clean up your own, mess up your own bathroom. Throw paper towels all over the place. Have that box full of blood in your bathroom.
They do use a lot more tissue than we do.
Oh,
man.
they do all the time. And it'll be all over the place. They
Blood
don't care.
everywhere.
Oh, it's just gross. And now we're losing our own little safe space, our sanctity city. What's it called?
Yeah, sanctuary city.
Yeah.
Sanctuary shitty.
Yeah, that's what we're learning, dude. It's just absolutely nuts to me. So then I go on stage, and I just I'm bad, like Venice, and I don't see the world the same way.
Is it woke down there too?
Oh yeah, it's where all the rich kids. It's like it used to be even worse, but now a lot of them left because of these stupid policies.
I thought Venice was kind of cool.
It used to be great, and now it's just like a homeless factory, and it's just like, and now somebody said, will you look this up? Is Gavin Newsom, is the state of California giving out interest-free loans to illegal immigrants? I mean, do you think that's real?
It sounds ridiculous.
So
If
it sounds
is-
like it could be real.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds ridiculous. He's probably doing it. Let's see. This is from AOL.com. I don't know. What does that mean? California could allow undocumented residents to qualify for new state-backed home loan program.
It's just
That's from
ridiculous.
February 26th. A California lawmaker is leading the charge to make undocumented residents eligible for a popular state-backed home loan program. So there's a lawmaker who's not, it's this guy, Joaquin Arambola of Fresno, Democrat, Fresno. He's introduced legislation, Assembly Bill 1840, that would expand eligibility for California's Dream for All program, which uses a, quote, shared appreciation lending model.
I love that.
While undocumented immigrants have bought homes using lending programs that bypass the need for Social Security numbers, the bill would make home buying more accessible for many. So it sounds like it's our wonderful state government.
Yeah, how about making it more accessible for people who are citizens of California? I mean, what are we doing here?
So stupid.
It's so stupid.
This state is dumb.
It is. So, Johnny, I was going to, I had a great weekend recently with my kids. I was going to go, by the way, did I tell you the time that I was driving back? I was flying back, and I think it's Delta. That's just really great with movies. They give you free movies to watch all the time. It's like, God bless you, okay? Thank you for giving us a little something.
Yeah.
So, did you know that The Equalizer 3 came out?
Yeah, I did actually.
Did you watch it?
My dad watched it, and I was like around.
So,
when it was happening.
Denzel Washington's getting into his fat face, right? Where he's fat fighting.
He doesn't need to be doing more equalizers, you know?
Yeah, dude, we're good. Yeah. We're good.
Yeah. Unless the equalizer is some kind of fitness equipment, he doesn't need to be messing with it. You know what I
I'm
mean?
with you, dude. We do not need you go to Steven Seagal route.
No, there's a reason Liam Neeson stopped doing Taken movies, and it's related to this.
You hear that he's going to do Airplane?
Like a remake?
No. Liam Neeson's going to do, who was the actor who did, what was the actor that did Airplane and did
Leslie Nielsen?
Yeah, what were some of his famous movies?
Naked Gun. He did
he might be doing Naked Gun.
Police Squad,
No, go look up Liam Neeson Naked Gun. I think they're gonna have him do it because
I loved those movies as a kid. Dude.
Oh, dude, they were so
Leslie
funny.
Nielsen.
They're so funny.
I would love for that to be true. He's doing Naked Gun reboot set for 2025 with Liam Neeson set to star.
And some
That's
people,
funny, dude. He could do that.
Yeah,
I could
well,
see him
some
do that.
people brought up some of these projects that he's done on his own, where he has like really great deadpan, like kind of delivery.
Well, dude, that's what. And Leslie Nielsen came out of straight acting. He was like a real Hollywood guy for a while.
And then he just found this thing and just went
was
with
great
it.
at it,
Yeah,
dude. He was so good, man.
It was
That
so
deadpan.
great. Did they ever bring back Fletch, which I thought was great, or they tried to?
Yeah, they did with was it? It wasn't Vince
Ryan
Vaughn.
Reynolds, was it?
No, No, it was John Hamm, right? Wasn't it? Yeah, it was John Hamm.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be good, actually. It was supposed to be. I didn't see it, but I heard it was good.
Do you think a comedy can make it into movie theaters anymore?
It would have to be. It was called Confess Fletch, by the way. And yeah, 86% Rotten Tomatoes. It was well liked. Yeah, I do, but it's got to be like it's got to have a huge star, like a huge star attached to it. You know, I think that's how you make it. By the way, you mentioned airlines. I made Platinum Pro in American.
Guys,
Shout out.
come on,
Just-
play it. Play the applause. There we go. There we go. There we go.
They're really thrilled for me.
There we go. There
I
we
barely
go.
got across, but
There we go.
Platinum
There we go.
Pro, baby. Next year, I'm getting executive platinum. That's the top one. I'm one away from the top of American Airlines tiers.
That's great, Johnny. I'm super happy.
I was so happy
Dana
for
will
myself.
not put me on the same flight. It upsets me. I'm
The
like,
move though, dude, is to just get one of their miles cards, and you'll be flying for free half the time. Is what we found. We just put all our spending on. I pay it off at the end of the month, and dude, I barely pay for flights anymore. And you get the miles that get you status through the card.
I've been telling her to either put me on Delta or United or American. Pick one, and let's run with it. Let's run with it, bro.
Dude, Dune 2 is so good, bro.
You went and saw it?
It's so fucking good, man. You have to see it. If you like the first one at all,
Dana
it's so
wants to
good.
go see it. We'll go
It's
see
so
it.
rad. It's long. It's 2.5 hours, but it's
I could do it, Johnny.
it
I'm
kicks
not
ass.
afraid.
It kicks ass. Dude. Go see it.
If you're trying to get your finances together, one thing you should consider is that life insurance rates typically increase as you get older. Make life insurance part of your financial planning this year. Start shopping now with Policy Genius to find the right policy to protect your family. Getting life insurance today means you'll have peace of mind so that if something were to happen to you, your family can cover expenses while getting back on their feet. I know after he had his daughters, Sam made it a huge priority to get life insurance, and once he did, it was a load off. Policy Genius makes it easy for you to also get life insurance by comparing life insurance quotes from America's top insurers in just a few clicks to find your lowest price. Even if you already have a life insurance policy through your work, that policy may not offer enough protection for your family's needs, and it may not follow you when you leave your job. With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $292 per year for $1 million of coverage. Some options offer same-day approval and avoid unnecessary medical exams. They work for you, not the insurance companies. That means they don't have an incentive to recommend one insurer over another, so you can trust their guidance. They have thousands of 5-star reviews on Google and Trustpilot. Save time and money and provide your family with a financial safety net using Policy Genius. Head to policygenius.com/broken or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. That's policygenius.com/broken.
The whole thing, Johnny, when you have children, all you're trying to do is find activities to wear them out. That's your goal. What is an activity they can do where they can run around, get all this energy out so they nap at some point, so you can time it so they nap. The key is to get the kids to nap so that by the time bed comes, they're ready to go to sleep.
Yeah. So you don't have to
So
dose them.
you either want them to sleep at a certain time, or you're going to try to keep them up all the way. If they won't go to bed, you can't like put a gun in their head, be like, go to nap
Can you
time.
dose them? Is that legal?
Some people give them, what's it called? It helps you-
Ketamine?
No, not ketamine.
Valium?
Starts with M.
M?
It starts with an M. It's a word you.
Xanax.
No, Johnny, it's not a drug. It's
Not
like,
a drug.
It's like
Melatonin.
melatonin. People can give their kids melatonin. I don't know how I feel about that. So I that's not really my thing.
Yeah.
But they go to bed when they want to
Hey,
go
dude,
to bed.
in the old days, they used to give them whiskey, you know? I mean, just put a little whiskey in the milk bottle, send them off to sleep.
So that's the big debate. Like, what is the proper way to raise a child?
It changes every generation. doesn't
Yeah, I think it's going to swing back the other way a little bit, and they're going to find that kind of medium right there where you don't beat your kids, but you also discipline the shit out of them.
Yeah, dude, there was some crazy video. Did you see that video that Josh Denny like retweeted and he got into it with Luis Gomez about? It was this mother her kid got in trouble for talking at school. It was a black mother.
Oh, yeah,
and
and
she
they
showed up
spanked-
at school and like whipped his ass and was talking about how she's gonna break his face and stuff like that.
Hold on. So that was his mother?
I guess so. I mean, yeah.
That wasn't a teacher?
No, that was his mother. Yeah.
Okay.
And she showed
I
up
thought
at
that
school.
was the teacher.
No. Well, no, you're thinking about a different video. You're
I'm
thinking
thinking
about the
about
one
what-
in Africa where she's like
Beating the crap out
yeah,
of the
that's
kid?
not, that where the kids vomited and it's a little black girl.
Yeah.
No, this is different. This is no,
Oh, because that
was South-
person, I would beat
she
their ass.
deserves to die. Yeah.
Have you seen this video right now? And not to get, but where they got kids licking someone's toes?
Yeah, I did see that. It's disgusting, but they at least I thought that the post said they were kind of like adults, like faculty, but it was other kids. It's still weird.
It's weird,
it's
and
vile.
I would lose it.
Can you
on
imagine,
whoever
dude? I'd
agreed.
kill them if they made my kid do that.
I would
them.
kill them. I would kill them.
But so there was this big argument, right? Because this mother, she shows up to school, and we can't show her here for obvious reasons. And she found out she got called. You could tell that she's had a lot of calls home that her kid was just talking in class, and you got this little Asian school teacher and this white woman who's like maybe a principal or something, just sitting there with kind of looking down while this mother is like, "I'll beat your ass, I'll break your face, don't ever make me," saying the N-word to him and stuff. "I'll break your face, fat strip," and just whipping on him. And so Josh James like, we need more mothers like this, or we wouldn't have such violence in the black community, something like that. And then Louis J. Gomez comes in and is like, "Oh, it's never right to touch a child," and there was a huge
so
war.
interesting? It's just like that is Luis Gomez's thing, right? Obviously, he probably was affected by that.
yeah.
But like that guy who makes fun of everything, that's the thing that he's sensitive about.
Yeah, it is. It's curious, huh?
Right? It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy because that guy doesn't give a shit
About nothing,
He'll make fun
yeah.
of everybody.
Anything.
Right? So,
Anything.
So my whole thing, dude, it's like I was, I take my kid to these indoor parks just because they love it, and there's different ones we go to. So we go to this one, and we go in, and it's usually females working at these indoor parks because women love children.
Nurturers. Yeah.
I walk in and there's a very aggressive, let's say feminine man working. And I the best way to describe him is male cheerleader. The male cheerleader who's way too excited about football and just seems to be watching it for a whole nother reason.
Yeah.
He has male cheerleader excitement. And I don't know why grown men want to be around other people's children, because I have zero desire to do that.
Dude, can I just say I play Fortnite online with my nephew, and anytime one of his other friends show up, I'm out immediately. I'm like, it goes really fast from playing with my nephew to playing with kids, and I'm out.
I'm with you on that.
out.
I'm with you on that. And I'm like, why is this guy working here? And he's the nicest guy. But I have a data that says, why do adult men want to work with other people's kids? And he's like, I'm the fun manager. I'm like, oh, that's
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
I just know, bang,
Yeah.
bang the whole time.
Like a wolf.
The whole time. Like a wolf, bro. I tell you, I have very little patience for this. Very little patience.
No, because that's you slip up for a moment, dude. That's the moment that they take,
Yep. Yeah. And I'm not going to say where he was because I'm not going to.
Yeah, because he might be the nicest
He
guy on
might
the planet.
be. He might just be that guy. I mean, because I love children.
He might be what they tell us Michael Jackson is. He's
Yeah.
actually just a sweet guy who just loved playing with
Just
children.
love
Just
Tiger
a
Beat
huge
Ma-
coincidence.
Love Tiger Beat magazine, giving liquor to children and sleeping in bed with them, but didn't do anything.
No, he's just a
Didn't
child at
do anything.
heart. He's a child at heart.
He's a child at heart. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. What else do we have, Johnny? How long have we been going? Because we were gonna
35.
Okay.
We got time.
Okay, let me see what else I got. I had a whole bunch of stuff that I thought was super funny.
But yeah, it was John Hamm and Confessed Fletch. Supposed to be
Oh,
pretty good. I
Johnny,
haven't
real
seen-
quick though, real quick. Guess who I met?
Who?
I met the 2023 Atrocities winner live.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show his picture because I took a picture for you.
Yeah, he sent it to me. Yeah.
But we took a picture and he goes, "Hey, I'm the guy that won the Atrocity Award."
For-
I go, "What? For what?" He goes, "I hate my own comedy."
That was a great one. I wish I thought of that. I would have pulled up the call. Mark, help us out with that.
I ate my own cum.
Did he whisper it to you?
I was like, I'm Batman. I ate my own cum.
Like he giving you a secret phrase or something.
It was so funny. He's like, I can't tell her about it because she's not going to enjoy it. But we had a moment there going, I recognize greatness. I'm so sad that we don't have atrocities anymore.
Like a nice
that was
guy.
a very much a 2020.
We should.
Guys,
we should
if you
do
got
that again.
atrocities,
Let me give
send
that
them
number
in.
again. We haven't done that in a long time.
I ate my own cum.
Let me. We just haven't taken those in a while, but because I feel like a lot of we've been kind of focused more on calls on the other show, but let me atrocities.
Johnny, do you ever leave CVS going, dude, I didn't yell at anyone today? You ever done that? I get so proud. I get so proud when I don't yell at anybody at CVS because nobody knows anything
It's
there.
the craziest place. Yeah.
Now, Johnny, I think we've talked about this before. Do you actually look for the item or do you just look for someone to tell you where the item is?
No, I hate talking to people. If I can avoid
I'll
it,
spend a little time looking for the item. And by little, I mean like 2 minutes.
No, I'm the opposite. I'm such a stubborn son of a bitch that I will waste 30 minutes looking for something rather than ask one person.
Do you have any faith in a pharmacy where everyone's still wearing a mask?
No, but they might be required to. It might be stupid corporate bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I do it. I go to a mom and pop place. One of the life-changing realizations for me was that whenever you can, you should go to a mom and pop place. You'll get better service. Sometimes
really?
It costs more. But dude, a pharmacy especially, they can help you out. You know, if you're going on vacation and you need like a refill of your allergy shit or whatever, they'll give it to you early.
Yeah.
You know, like those kinds of things. They'll give you like advice where CVS wouldn't stop and give you advice, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, 100. 657-339-1338 with your atrocities,
657
339 1338.
Yeah, join us. Tell us your atrocities. Call in about anything. What was the other one?
We do have an update on. Let me see if I can find it.
But what about the other one? Is local legends, right? We had people calling with local.
Urban legends. Yeah,
Urban
we were doing that for a while.
legends.
I feel like it's more TFH live territory now. But
Okay.
we did. Remember?
Do you remember a time?
The guy who called in, who was hiking, had a weird experience, and then he came off the trail, and there was this creepy person with their arm twisted.
Oh, we
in the
get
steering
asked
wheel.
about that all the time.
We've got a follow up on that.
follow up.
We've got a follow up here. Let
Do
me see.
you
Okay.
remember the time?
Do you remember? Okay, he goes, so somebody posted something about it. His wife posted something about it on Facebook or something. And people replied in the comments and said, no, this is somebody replying in the comments saying, yeah, I know that woman. She's a little different, but I've approached her and talked to her several times. Her name is Shirley, and she just hangs out there. I saw some little altars she built too. But she is harmless, is what they said. She built some weird altars.
But
this guy says, I've had multiple encounters with her. She stays on all of the game management dirt roads off the jumping branch. She's literally screamed biblical knowledge my way in passing. This guy says, if this is the same lady, she stays on those dirt roads. She doesn't want help. I've tried to see if she needed anything. Pretty sure she carries a baby doll around. Remember they had that weird cheerleader outfit thing next to her in the car? Then, wait, hold on. And then the guy says he thinks she's summoning spirits, and she's like trapped there.
Oh man,
he's gonna go back in and find her though. So,
and was he gonna save her?
Let's see. He says this is his opinion. The arm isn't natural, which you saw the arm curling in.
Yeah.
He says it curves and it shouldn't. If I can find her, I'll record it. She's got something going on that ain't natural. CERN has busted everything wide open. That's what he thinks.
Oh, dude,
it's insane how much weird stuff is coming in because of all of the stuff the
Johnny,
the elites are doing.
You know what's so funny? I just saw Shane Gillis talking to Steph Curry. And I go, I love this timeline.
What is this?
What a crazy ass timeline.
He was good too, huh, on SNL, didn't he?
I thought he did great. I thought what the sketches, I thought he crushed. I thought some of the sketches were a little all over the place.
That's SNL. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 100. Like the problem with his show wasn't him; he crushed. Saturday Night Live was just had some weird. They had great ideas, like average looking like a sex doll.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it
went nowhere. Yeah.
It went nowhere.
Yeah.
And then like the Green Bay Packer thing was super funny.
Greenbow, Alabama. You mean?
The green where he put a butt plug in him.
Oh yeah.
That's super funny. It was a little all over the place.
I
but
like
it was,
the Forrest Gump thing too when they went back to Greenbow,
that
Alabama.
was great too.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then the one that they didn't show, but they put
I
it
didn't see
out,
it, yeah.
which was emu.
I did go back and watch that. Yeah.
That was
yeah. That commercial,
the Liberty Insurance
or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he
insurance,
shoots the guy. That's so funny. And by the way, based on just that show, they love the Latino guy. He's a regular at the conservatory. He's a really nice guy.
He was pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, I think he's great.
You're talking about the guy who showed up on Weekend Update and did that weird like fetus thing? Or
yeah, which was a little weird.
Yeah.
Like,
but you can tell he's got a little sparkle.
But he's
or something.
good.
Yeah, he's got something. Yeah. Can I just say though, and I texted you this at the time, that guest was the worst musical act I've ever seen on SNL. It was so bad.
And then we were so. And
21 Savage.
It's so crazy to me that like these stupid ass. It's so funny, dude.
No charisma at all.
Well, it's just funny to me that like all these dead legacy medias were like Shane Gillis bombed, and it was like I thought he did great, and I thought it was really funny.
Everybody on social thought he was great.
I just thought it was funny, and you could be like, "Oh, that was good," but that's also like what comics do to kind of like connect with the crowd.
Wait, what do you mean?
You know, because he did
where
a
he
joke.
says it's not, where he was like, it's not going down or whatever. Yeah,
No, he goes, my dad, who's like a volunteer coach for women's volleyball.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was fun. I thought that'd get a big laugh.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, do you
like,
think they juice? Because he was getting a big reaction from what I hear. Do you think they don't juice it live, dude? They don't juice the laugh.
I
dude.
don't think they do. I thought he was doing great, but sometimes
It sounded
what
like
happens, here's what happens to comedians. When sometimes they're on stage, they get so like their adrenaline's going, they go deaf.
Yeah, I could see that.
It happens to me. I call it bomb ears. You think you're bombing.
It's my reality.
Right? But I thought he was great. I thought his timing was great. And then, dude, it could not have gone better for him because the next day they announced he gets his own sketch show on Netflix. And, dude, have you watched any of his sketches?
He's great, yeah.
They're great, bro.
I mean, and we talked about this too. It was a mistake for them. I don't know why they did it, but it was great to see him
but the
pretending
question,
to be Trump going up against their guy who
and
does Trump, and he's
they
way
made
better.
it look so bad. They
Yeah.
made the guy that does it look so bad.
look really
it
stupid,
wasn't
yeah.
even. It's like, what are you doing? That guy, it's literally. It's like outside of Jerry Seinfeld impression that everyone does when they want to do a bad comic. What's up with like Trump's the easiest one? Okay,
It's like him and Christopher Walken are the two.
yeah,
easiest.
right. Have you seen that Christopher Walken commercial?
Yeah,
oh,
where
it's
everybody's
so
doing it.
funny,
That was a good
dude.
one, yeah, that was a great Super Bowl
You know
commercial.
what I just realized? There's only like one female impressionist, and that's Melissa Villaseñor. But I love Shane Gillis. I like, dude, you're like, oh, they should have had him on. Dude, the best thing that ever happened to him was getting fired.
Oh, yeah, dude, it made his career. Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, let's see. Female impressionist. Yeah, dude, there aren't many. There aren't many at all. I'm trying to see if any big names here. Yeah, I don't really know any. Like Kate McKinnon, they say does impressions. I've never seen them. I guess you could count her SNL stuff, maybe. Yeah, where she does like Hillary Clinton and stuff. But that's not,
but
that's just
but it's not even like
Tracy Ullman.
way back. Yeah,
Yeah.
but look how far back you have to go for that.
Well, she's still on TV. She does doesn't she do
Tracy Altman,
Tracy Ullman? Yeah, she's on
the Tracy Ullman Show.
yeah, but she's on isn't she on Curb now? Yeah, she does that I think anyway.
I
Let me
haven't
see.
watched Curb.
Yeah, she does that yeah, she does. She dates Larry now on Curb.
Oh, cool.
He's trapped in a relationship with her because she's on. She's doing AA, and her sponsor came to him and said, "Dude, you just got to stay with her for the first 6 months. If you get her through 6 months, then you can do."
So what happened on the show? He left his wife.
Oh, seasons ago, yeah, they divorced.
But she's still on the show?
When he got divorced in real life, that's when he split from her on the show.
But she's still on the show.
Yeah, she's married or dating Ted Danson now. Yeah, I think something like that.
He will go down as a comic genius.
Larry David?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we got tickets for the Paley Fest. They're having like screenings of the episodes, and the cast is gonna be interviewed and stuff in April. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Johnny.
It's the
I'm
last
happy
season
for you.
ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna miss that show.
Yeah.
He's getting old though. He's showing it. He's showing his age. It
Yeah.
sucks. It sucks, man.
Yeah. What else is there, Johnny? What else I want to talk to you about?
Tell me,
Oh,
tell me.
dude. Any P. Diddy stuff? How crazy is all this stuff?
I'm not following it. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Tell me.
Johnny.
I mean, I know the basics from the what was happening months ago, but I don't know what's going on now.
Johnny, you go to Twitter, look up Ian Carroll.
This Rolling Stone headline says the Diddy allegations aren't entertainment; they're disturbing.
Dude, he's the Jeffrey Epstein of hip hop.
Does that surprise you at all?
No!
Not at all, right? No.
But it's very interesting to me because
Who was the name? I'm sorry. Who was the name?
Ian Carroll. He breaks it down. He breaks it down on Twitter. It's so insane, bro.
On Twitter. Okay.
It's so insane.
I mean, that guy was a kingmaker for the
Yeah,
entirety
but-
of the 90s and the 2000s.
Yeah, he's a kingmaker and backbreaker. He's dude. Meek Mill is getting okay. Will you go to Twitter?
Oh, this is it right here. It says Ian Carroll goes through the details of. I'm just looking.
See if
for
you can click it.
The link. It's got to be around here somewhere, right? Yeah, there it is.
But go to one. Watch one. Ian Carroll. By the way, this guy is really
That's it,
good.
right?
Does that say number one?
Let
Yeah.
me know what I should do more detail on in the next part. So that's got to be part one. Yeah.
All right.
You just tell me here.
Yeah.
We just got the Jeffrey Epstein of the music and entertainment industry. The new lawsuit that just dropped against Diddy is massive, and it has photos, it has videos, it names names, and there's so much here that it's never going to fit into a single video. So I'm going to do a quick overview in this video, and then I'm going to do a couple of parts breaking down all the different aspects of what's come out so far. We're talking crime scenes. We're talking photo evidence of celebrities like Cuba Gooding Jr. We're talking record label executives. We're talking hidden cameras in every room of the house, getting recordings of celebrities,
Oh my
executives, politicians at parties with celebrities and underage girls, with drinks being spiked, with drugs. This goes all the way back to the murder of Tupac and Biggie. We're talking about the entire rap and hip hop industry and the whole music industry at large. But to be clear, this is just opinions and speculation. These are
love
not
this.
statements of fact. When I show sources in the background, like the court case, you should take those for just what they are. I'm not saying that all of this is necessarily real. So what's happened just now is that this man, Rodney Jones, who is a music producer that worked with Sean Combs, who is
Stop.
Diddy, he just filed this lawsuit.
He is his
he didn't just
videographer.
That's his videographer, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
and guess
shit.
who else he was a videographer for? I believe Michael Jackson.
Oh, come on.
So this guy is in the center of a lot of chaos, bro.
How do you feel when a videographer or somebody like that kind of comes out and turns on the person? Do you feel like that's betraying that person, or do they deserve it?
Well, it depends on what they're portraying, right? Like, if it's like, oh, this guy stepped out on his wife, that's to me
That's shitty,
betraying, right?
Yeah.
If it's like, oh, this guy molests children and blackmails men into gay sex,
Fuck him, yeah.
yeah, then maybe he needs to come out and say something.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Go, keep going.
Against Diddy, he filed against the executives at all the companies associated and against the companies like Universal Music Group. His lawyers claim that he has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Diddy and his staff and his guests engaging in serious illegal activity. It's illegal for lawyers to make these claims if they don't have reasonable belief that this evidence is legitimate and exists. They could get disbarred for making these claims if they're not true. And some of that evidence is present in this lawsuit, like when Diddy allegedly shot a man. And then the LAPD saw that room in the photo, the bathroom with all that blood, and were on the scene for hours and no arrests were made. They went with the explanation that Diddy told his staff to give, which was it was a drive-by shooting. Diddy made it clear
What?
that his head of security, Fahim Muhammad, had the power to make people and problems disappear. This guy. And all of Diddy's staff were instructed to contact Mr. Muhammad if they were ever pulled over by the police in Miami or California. Diddy often bragged about having law enforcement under control. Although the deeper you look, the more it looks like people above him and above law enforcement had him under control. We'll go more into these cases in the detailed videos, but now the bigger picture. See, Diddy has been one of the most powerful people in the rap industry ever since the 90s when he founded Bad Boy Records. And he was only 24 when he founded it. He started his career as a non-paid intern at A&R until he was then fired in 1993 when he was 24 and founded his own label, Bad Boy Records, later that year. So how does a 24-year-old found a massive record label
Yeah.
on his own? Well, when you dig further, you realize it wasn't on his own. It was
Clive
with the help of
Davis.
Clive Davis, his mentor. And the further into it all you dig, you realize that Clive Davis came out as gay later on, and there's a lot of rumors that him and Diddy were in a relationship throughout this time. This is going to come up over and over and over, just by chance. Clive Davis has been running significant portions of the music industry since our parents were kids listening to music. Responsible for artists like Aretha Franklin, Alicia Keys, The Grateful Dead, then later Usher, Outkast,
He's huge.
Pink.
Clive
But back in
Davis
the
is
60s and 70s, like Janis Joplin, Santana, Aerosmith, Pink Floyd, like, come on, read it. Jones specifically claims that they were trying to groom him to do gay stuff, which has long been the talk of the town in the rap industry by people that aren't with it. Diddy allegedly showed him a tape from a secret recording that he just happened to have of Jones's idol having gay sex with some white guy. And then Diddy apparently told Jones that he had engaged in gay sex with this redacted rapper and that redacted rapper and his idol, Stevie J. And apparently he also promised to make sure that Jones would win Producer of the Year at the Grammys if he did gay stuff on camera. Although, to be clear, he wasn't explicitly saying on camera, but Mr. Jones discovered that Diddy
Mr.
had hidden
Jones?
cameras in every room of his home.
That's what I was
I'm gonna
about to
guess
ask
that
you,
Diddy did-
actually. Let me look that up. Hold on.
Is that the guy that's come forward?
Let me see. Jones. Who is Jones? It must be somebody who we know by another name, right? Hold on. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Lil Rod Jones, the music
Lil
producer.
Rod. That's who's coming forward right now.
A new lawsuit from music producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones. You think they call him that because he's got a
Because you
little
remember when we
wang?
watched that video and the guy was like, yeah, the guy with the kind of crazy guy that
the guy
he's
that
like,
accused-
yeah, I've had sex with Rick Ross. He named all these
like,
dudes.
what's her name, Cassie or whatever? Yeah, that woman too with P Diddy. Yeah. Damn, dude, this is crazy.
Dude, this is the craziest shit. And like, dude, I mean, like, and you go, okay.
I'm not surprised at all, though.
So I remember one time I was hanging out with Andrew Schultz, and he's like, why are they bringing this out now?
The Diddy stuff?
No, but he was about Obama being gay. And I go, I think it's a giant demoralization campaign. I think this is like that. This is them like terrorizing black culture right now, where homophobia, okay?
It's rampant, yeah.
So now we get in some weird shit, right? So Ian, I've watched Ian's whole progression because
Who is this guy? I don't know.
he's just a guy who runs a clothing company called Cancel Clothing.
Okay.
And I've watched him, and he's good. He's really good at disseminating information. It started on simple stuff, and now he's going deep. And he's gone deep into this one where he is, starts calling out the, in his words, Jewish mafia, right? And it gets very interesting that this weird thing where because of control by certain people of the music industry, they have created homophobia in hopes of using it as blackmail. That if you make everybody hate the gays in the black community, you can blackmail gay blacks into like either you play ball or else everyone's gonna know you're gay. Dude, it's crazy. So why do I bring up?
That's the worst thing you hear. Like worst thing you can call black guys.
Well,
a
I mean,
bitch or something like that.
I
Something
sent you
challenges
that
them.
video between Corey Holcomb and Godfrey. So, because what you're watching right now is the effect of the Cat Williams on the Breakfast Club. Is that now all these black entertainers and content creators are all just starting to go at each other because it's clicks and views.
Yeah, I mean, and that's you say starting, but I mean that has been hip hop
Rap
culture.
beefs have been forever. But now you're seeing comics getting into it because it hit so hard with Cat Williams. Now everybody.
Cat Williams, who went on Rogan, by the way.
Oh, that was great. And by the way, hit me up. Everyone's going, dude, this is like they're channeling Sam Tripoli. I go, yeah, dude.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, that's what I kind of wanted to get into
I
real
haven't
quick right
listened.
now.
Go ahead, yeah.
Is that Johnny, close up on me real quick. Close up. I know you
Hold on.
can't do it.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Okay, but just pretend like
I mean,
you are.
I can stand up here.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I want to take a moment real quick to talk to the LA comedy scene, if I could, real quick. Do you have any sad music you could play real quick? Dear LA comedy scene, I know that when I started talking conspiracies that I weirded you out because you didn't hear all this information and you had to be like, oh, well, I'm an informed person and that's not how I see the world. So Sam has to be a crazy person, right? And I scared you because I wasn't playing the game of Hollywood. I wasn't playing, let's make it in Hollywood. I learned very early it wasn't happening. So I was like a free bird, dog. Free bird. I was just able to do me and I never changed myself. And that made you nervous because, I was a little bit of an outlaw and, you guys are trying to play the game of make it in Hollywood in an industry which we're starting to learn right now is corrupt and dark to the core. So, first it started with, the P-Gate, and then it got into COVID, and I scared you because I kept telling you something that your algorithm didn't let you know about. And now here we are, 2024, and everything I told you came true. So it wasn't that I was crazy. I just was right. So why don't we just call a truce and just let me back in? Let me just hang out, be my friends again. Can we be friends? I don't want to be in Hollywood. I get called to act all the time. I turn it down. I don't want to act. I don't want to be an actor. I got a call today. Hey, I'd love you to play conspiracy theorists. That's what I get all the time. And I tell them, I love you. I have to turn it down. I don't want to act. So
it's been hard enough acting straight this whole time. So
true, Johnny. Thank you. Did you see that someone put up the Ghislaine Bunchins a picture, and they go, Giselle Bunchins is a man, and I put, I'm gay, and then everyone's like, we knew it. I'm like, guys, is anything sarcasm anymore?
I saw that. Yeah.
Anyway, so LA, listen, I don't want to be on your TV shows. I want to be in your movies. I just want friendship. I don't want to be friends with all you either, because a lot of you guys are scumbags. Okay?
Just acknowledge the truth.
It's so funny. Yeah, just acknowledge that I was right and we'll all move on. I'm not asking you. All I'm asking you is occasionally do my live show at the Comedy Store where I pay you way better than everybody else. That's all I'm asking.
Just respect
and I'm
the
not
man.
asking all you, because some of you guys are scumbags, okay? But if I ask you, that means I think you're a decent person, okay?
Just
and
respect
I like
Sam Tripoli.
Just respect me because my batting average is like 950. Okay?
Something like that. Yeah.
Johnny doesn't think that. But the point is, dude.
Hillary's still walking, but yeah. Other than that, you've pretty much been right about everything. Yeah.
The point is that okay. So I don't want to go too deep into this.
I don't know what this is, so you tell me what it is.
So basically what happened is that Donnell Rawlings and Corey Holcomb have gotten in a big fight. Corey's kind of brand now is doing what Cat Williams did on Club Shay Shay, right?
Which is just exposing everybody.
Well, that's what he does. He just calls it like he sees it. And
Donnell's doing that, or
no? Corey Holcomb.
Okay. I don't really know him. Though.
Corey Holcomb in the pink, okay, which is hilarious because this is actually a really funny video. Because
how old is Godfrey, by the way?
Look it up. I think he's got to be.
I mean, he could be like
deep into his 50s.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at him, dude.
Well, I've always said Godfrey had he could have been. Oh, going back to P. Diddy.
He's 54. Yeah.
Going back to
Look at that guy. He could be 36.
Going back to P. Diddy, wait to hear some stuff about Jamie Foxx. That guy is known as the king of the gays.
Really? Oh, well, that's okay if he's gay. I don't care.
No, I don't care. But it gets into this thing again. I don't care what your sexuality is, but the thing goes: Are you blackmailing people?
That's the thing. Yeah.
That's it. And they're positioning these people there to control a narrative.
Because Jamie Foxx is insanely talented.
No,
the
Jamie
guy can
Foxx.
sing, he's funny.
No,
I mean, it's amazing.
But see, that's the whole thing, Johnny. Everyone thinks that the controlled opposition, they're not entertaining. They're completely entertaining.
Oh yeah, that's why it works.
Yeah. They just have to go through. So when you go Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos is descendants of the elites of the elites. Oh, well, you didn't do it. No, he's a smart guy, a hard worker, but he was gifted all this running start.
Sometimes they might not even know it. They probably don't. A lot of them
and they get kind of pushed into this thing.
They don't know.
They get nudges from people. Hey, man, you should try this. Hey, dude, I got this idea. Have you thought about this?
Yeah.
Let's sell books out of your garage. People can order the books on the computer and you mail it to them. Whoa, nobody's gonna give a shit that it's probably a fucking project on how to.
They're just all getting mailed to dummy addresses in Washington D.C. and getting burnt, in basements.
But this is a hilarious video because Godfrey calls Corey Holcomb while Godfrey's on his show and Corey Holcomb's on his show.
Okay.
You took his side. Hell no, Godfrey calling me.
Oh, yay! Yay!
Let's see what the nigga want. I'll be back, bitch. Oh my God. Yeah, what's up, man?
Hi, Godfrey.
Yeah, Darlene said hi. What's up?
When I called A couple days ago, right?
Yeah, we had
I did
already
it last
yeah, we
Tuesday.
taped it last. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said,
Who's that?
Donnell is
Wait.
funny to me.
That's
Donnell is
Don-
funny to me. To me.
It's a big deal.
But
That's okay. I ain't got nothing against
Right,
y'all
you
thinking
can't
he's
get mad
funny.
because I like somebody that's
But
funny. I said
Godfrey,
Donnell is
answer
funny.
my question. I want to
Here-
make sure it's
here we go.
clear.
Yes,
This is
sir.
it.
When you called me and talked to me,
Yes.
had you already recorded that show?
No, this is coming
I
up.
did. Because how many days ago? I called you, what, 4 or 5 days
I
ago?
can't believe he's 54.
Because we tape on Tuesdays. Did I call you after Tuesday?
Yeah, you called me Wednesday morning or
Wednesday
Tuesday
morning,
night.
right.
I don't know what they're talking about right now.
Okay. So they're having an argument on whether Donnell Rollins is funny or not. We know he's funny.
Of course he is, yeah.
But Corey doesn't think he's funny.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So that's an argument. But I want you to see, because it fits into what I'm talking about, the blackmail and shit, right?
okay.
So watch this.
All right.
And I said, I ended up being right because Dante said, yo, Godfrey, you was right. I said, I told you. Corey didn't just start that shit. I said it was some bitch ass shit that Donnell is fucking interrupting you on stage. And I said, I
Okay,
think Donnell.
Godfrey.
What?
Godfrey.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Why did you guys have? Who is that dude? The white dude.
What white dude?
The white dude who was reading from off camera.
Ah, shit.
Oh, we got our
He's the
producer,
producer.
Mike.
Tell him I said I don't
Just
want
reads.
none.
Yeah.
Is that your roommate?
What? No.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Now, here we go.
Let me ask you a question, Godfrey.
Yes, sir.
I'm asking you a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you live with a Caucasian male that's gay?
No.
Oh,
But do you see
hold
what?
on.
Watch.
Did you used to?
Never. Why?
What?
Who said
Godfrey,
that?
it's
I've never-
Corey.
I've never met. Why would I
Stop.
live with a?
So what he's doing right now is trying to discredit Godfrey by saying Godfrey used to live with a gay man.
Yeah, he's trying to say Godfrey's gay, right? Like,
Well, that's
how
why he's starting to listen to. But go into this.
Why would he do that, though? That's such a dick move.
Well, dude, that's what I'm telling you, man. It's like this is what they're saying, that they've set up this homophobia, which has been allowed to fester to control people.
That's so fucked up, though, bro.
But dude, it gets crazier. Listen to it. It
Okay,
gets
okay.
crazier.
This is kind of sick, honestly.
Caucasian man is gay.
That's what you told me. You said your roommate was gay.
Are you out your goddamn mind, Corey?
So what's funny is
my God.
you
Yeah,
start to watch.
Pause. I have to pause it when you talk because I've learned
Right.
that they can't hear it if you.
Right. You're watching Godfrey go from playing nice and being funny, and then you start to see him get fucking serious.
Because
dude.
this matters. This
Yeah,
matters.
watch.
Okay, I got you.
I've done when? I've lived with a woman, a black woman, which everybody knows. What are you talking about?
Godfrey.
I'm telling.
So I'm crazy. You ain't never told me
I've never
you had a
told you.
roommate and one day he had some girls over and y'all was fucking.
No. Listen, I brought.
What happened with the girls when the girls were over
Hold on.
with the gay
when
guy?
I lived in Harlem, I lived on my own. The story was Modi, my friend who's gay.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was fucking with women at the time. We had these 2 girls that wanted to go, they wanted to fuck. So I
It's
was
so
like,
crazy,
Modi,
dude.
Check it out. Let's go to my house and we can smash these chicks. Cause I live in a brownstone. You could be in the living room with her, and I'm gonna go to the bedroom. And so when they started arguing, the girl wouldn't give up the shit. He started arguing. I came out the bedroom. I go, "What y'all arguing about?" Then he
talked about
goes,
that on the show.
he goes, "That's why I suck dick. I don't know how you deal with these women." That's the
But
story.
wait, Godfrey, let me get this right. Okay, let's just say I got the story wrong.
You
but
got
I
it
do
wrong.
want to get this right, Godfrey.
Yes, sir.
You went with a gay man who felt
See?
like fucking some bitches that day.
Stop it. This is what I'm saying. Like when Cat Williams does that, and I love Cat Williams, he's great. It's just like what is this argument?
I 100% believe Godfrey. By the way, I guarantee you he just
Yeah,
misheard
but
the
it's
story,
like
misremembered it.
So what you went home? They like
Yeah,
at a
who
game.
cares?
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody is like white people racist and white people that. And nah.
Dude,
You know
I mean,
what
this
about-
guy had to fight for his life just now to prove that guy wasn't gay
Right.
when he brought him over there. He only found out later that he was gay. Like that was.
He doesn't come out till later. But like, what is the argument here? And so fast forward just a little bit.
I mean, dude, this is. You're so right. Yeah, you can tell it really. It's a big deal. He's really trying to fuck him over.
Because what it is like this automatic discrediting.
Yeah, you're done.
Of everything you've done, like for some reason.
You're not a
and I love Corey Holcomb.
Yeah.
But it's like, what is your argument?
I don't know. This is the first time I've ever seen him.
Go. Start. Play it.
Play it. Oh, just play it? Okay.
To
No,
your place,
listen.
y'all
He
fuck
was-
some
he
hoes.
came
I just want
out-
to get it right.
No, hold on. He came out after the fact because, you know, him being Jewish, he had to hide it. He came out. That's why I told you, my friend, gay. He's gay because he's come out years later. Do you understand?
Hold on, wait.
But dude, this is the worst kind of person. The kind of person that you tell them something in private, like a joke or something, and then when you're in public, they bring this shit up. That's the
what it
worst
is,
kind of thing.
You know,
That's terrible.
we
dude.
know trolls of comedy. This is what Corey
Exactly,
Holcomb does. But he's funny. He's
But
great.
that's pretty shitty, dude.
But the reason I bring this up is because I'll watch Corey Holcomb clips forever. But it's like I
I've
bring
never
this
seen it
up
before.
because this fits into why P. Diddy's able to do what he does.
You're 100% right. Yeah.
Because it's so,
Power. It's power. It's power.
you know, and it's just like, you know what this does to me is like, this is what gets clipped up and sent to white women, and then they're like, we need a gay flag in kindergarten.
Yeah.
This fuels crazy white liberal chicks to think we need drag queens reading to children because Corey Holcomb in his pink cowboy hat,
Yeah, really. With his giant puka shell necklace or whatever the hell
you
it is.
know? And I love Corey. He's super funny, but it's like, what is your argument? Because then they start getting into, because Corey Holcomb has this theory that if you've done more than 4 movies, you've taken the butt. So then Godfrey comes back going, you had a TV show and you've done more than 4 movies.
Yeah, that's a great point. Wow. That's in this argument?
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. I wish we'd seen that. Yeah, dude, and you know, if you think it's bad now, it was much worse in the 90s when all this shit was kind of underground and nobody talked about it.
So Johnny, the point is like, there's been this kind of like pendulum swing where it's like too much, where it's like we don't need a gay pride flag in a kindergarten room, right? Because that's a reaction to what was in them. Now we kind of get into this middle, right?
Common sense, I hope.
Right? Which is live and let live.
I hope.
Faggots back.
We can't say that.
Okay, beep that, but people are saying it now.
What, for like just as a joke? Like,
Yeah.
like he's been a.
Yeah, people are calling each other that. So it's interesting. All right,
good.
Johnny,
I
let's do
miss
your
that.
stuff. I can't go forever.
Okay. That's what she said. We'll do a couple of reviews because we haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah,
If you
sure.
you really want to help the show, whatever app you're listening in, please leave a review. If you're on YouTube, please just comment, say something nice. We only read 5-star reviews, but if you do leave a 5-star review, we will read anything you write with very few exceptions. You'd have to be pretty nasty, and I'm thinking of a few ways you could be for them not to be read. So we're just going to take a dip into the pool of iTunes 5-star reviews. Just a second. Oh, I told you I was going to return the Vision Pro, the Apple Vision Pro. I kind of bought it with the mind of returning it. I did return it.
And how'd that go?
It was, I mean, Apple's good about giving your money back. It sounds like a lot of people are returning them, though. A lot of people.
I'm glad because it's just stupid.
Yeah, it's also just not comfortable. Once it's comfortable, dude, I might keep one.
You're going to walk around with it?
No, I'll never do
That's
that.
where
Well,
they-
no, but what they're getting to is eventually, and Palmer Luckey, the guy who started Oculus, and, he kind of got pushed out when Facebook bought it. He thinks that, have you noticed, like, Will.i.am, Lady
Yes,
Gaga,
with
they're
the
all
big
wearing these
you
huge
brought that
glasses.
up, yeah.
He thinks that they're never going to get it small enough to where it looks like just
What,
the
Johnny?
glasses
What are you
that I have.
talking about? Big glasses. What are you talking about? I don't know anything about
He thinks
celebrities
they're
wearing
never-
big glasses.
They're never going to get them small. So they're going to standardize, make it sort of acceptable socially for you to wear big glasses. And then that's the form factor it'll eventually take 10, 15, 20 years down the road.
Yeah, I think there's also a point which humans won't go. That's my opinion.
You mean it looks so stupid they won't do
It
it?
looks stupid. Is it too much in your face?
Yeah.
Like there's a level that people like you can't get them out of their natural rhythm.
Some
it has to
people,
fit within that.
yeah. Well, and that's the best technology. It does. It fits
So,
into your life.
you know, Johnny, I'm back at Krav Maga. I took a little time off because I was focusing on jujitsu. So, Johnny, right now, I'm saying I'm almost 9 months away from a blue belt in jujitsu.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
That's
If
cool.
if I stay on track and I work really hard, I could get my blue belt in about 9 months.
How many times a week do you go?
I go 3.
Damn, that's a lot, right?
I love it though. I do 1 private and then I do 2 classes. I would like to go 1 more, but if I go too much, I get dead legs.
See, if I ever did, I would just do private lessons. I don't think I would
Privates
go
are
to
great, dude. But Johnny,
Can you get a belt doing a private lesson there? You can't, right? You have
it
to-
depends on who you do it, but
like a legit one though, like with a.
like how many privates are you gonna do?
I don't know. You just have to do it like 1 a week for 5 years.
I don't know if you. I mean, maybe you can get to blue belt doing 5 years of 1 a week privates. But you want to get into the class because,
No,
to
I
be
wouldn't wanna
honest
do
with
that.
you,
I wouldn't want to do that.
Johnny, listen to me. Half of the
Staph infection.
half of jujitsu is the community. You meet the coolest people. The percentage of cool people in a jujitsu class compared to other martial arts is totally different.
Yeah, I have a severe social anxiety, Sam.
Well, that's why you need to go. So can I be honest with you, Johnny? Have I talked about this?
It's funny that we both 2 guys with just huge crippling social anxiety. We have a podcast where we talk to thousands of people. It's weird, right?
Yeah, it
Doesn't
is
make
weird.
sense.
It's weird, but it's like I talked about this on Tinfoil Hat, but it was like I had a real wake up call when thinking about like who to invite to this special, because all my friends moved, and with COVID, I went very much into the internet and Zoom and all that stuff that I haven't connected a lot with people. I need to start doing that more.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I felt that way this week. My best friend's in town, and it's been really nice having him back. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Does he live here or is it from?
No, he lives in Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay, so he came out and
He's
visited
from
with
home.
you.
Yeah, his girl's got his wife. Her aunt lives in Oxnard.
Oh,
And they stayed at the Roosevelt Hotel.
Oh,
last
really?
night. Yeah, and they.
what were they like, dude? Hollywood's a shithole.
The Roosevelt's really
No, the
nice.
Roosevelt's
Yeah.
nice.
But no, I mean, and they went to Santa Monica today, the pier, and they were like, "Dude, it's beautiful here." But they went to the good place. I told them the good place.
Dude, I just feel so bad. But by the way, guys, just so you know, one of my goals is to start walking down Hollywood Boulevard at night again.
More Hollywood safaris.
More
after these
Hollywood safaris, dude.
Nice.
Getting back to it. So what were we just talking about?
We were gonna do reviews.
Okay, do some reviews.
That's how Sam will die. Hollywood safaris.
Do some reviews. Oh yeah, so I'm just trying to
We have a theme. If you want to do it live, we have a theme for it, but it's just you going reviews. Do it with the megaphone voice. Here we go.
Reviews. What other one? Let's hear
like
another voice. Give it another.
Reviews.
No.
Reviews.
No, that's not that.
Reviews.
No.
Reviews. It's time for Broken Sam's Reviews.
That's creepy, dude. That's so creepy. Okay, let me see. This is from Taj25. Okay, I love you guys. Come to the UK. Love Max. I will be in the UK Wednesday. Podman Ash says, best pod. Showing love from somebody else from the UK. Wow, 2 people from the UK. Showing love from the UK. Amazing podcast. Just waiting on Big Sam to come up and put a show on in Manchester. That's 2 people in the UK want you in the UK, Sam.
Where do you live? I'll do it at your house.
He said Manchester. He's in
So
Manchester.
it's like, I don't know, man.
He's a
I've been
Mancunian.
people want me to go to Europe so badly, and I don't know, dude. I know Luis J. Gomez loves that. Loves
going abroad?
Loves to go to England and do shows.
I haven't been in decades.
All right, Johnny,
We're
bring
going
that
next week.
energy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, Johnny's going on a trip again, Paris. Nice.
What do you mean again? I went the last time I went
you're
home.
always
It was
flying.
It was I mostly go home because my mom's had 2 surgeries.
Okay,
over
I
the past 2
understand
months.
that. I understand that. So have fun in Paris.
Yeah, we're
Enjoy
trying
that
to.
Muslim area.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Yeah, they've taken that. I mean, they've just taken that place and turned it inside out.
What if you get there and it's not like that? There's a chance.
That's
that
possible.
It's
Yeah,
been
no,
shot, so you think it's fallen.
We'll see.
All right.
we'll see. I mean, I feel that way about LA sometimes. You know, when it's good, it's good. People always ask me online, you know, like, why are you staying in LA? And there are reasons. There are good things here. I can walk to like 5 different amazing restaurants, you know, within a radius of my house where I came from in the farm. You know, I have to drive an hour to get to even a decent restaurant. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there are benefits to living here. Edward 223 5 stars. Funny as hell. Love Sam and Johnny. Never heard of Sam until he was on Rogan's podcast, but been hooked ever since. That's me too. That's my story also.
Thank you.
Keep up the great work. Hope you come to the UK. It's another guy from the UK.
Let's go, UK. Anyways, thank you guys. People are like, why isn't Joe Rogan having you on more? He'll have me.
More.
I was on twice in a
really?
year.
That's crazy.
That's pretty good,
It's more
dude.
than almost anybody.
I'm very blessed.
You're Ari Shafir. That's like a record.
No, Ari's on every other week. Ari's created these different shows on the Joe Rogan show.
Yeah.
Parks, you know, like.
That's what you got to do, dude.
Yeah.
You got to create your own show. On
I would
Rogan
love if Joe had me and Eddie Bravo on. That would be my dream.
Like the weekly conspiracy. I mean, the yearly
No,
conspiracy
like
update or
just
something.
once in a while because everyone's talking conspiracies on there. I love it,
Especially
dude.
around the election time. That would be
Johnny,
good.
I love it.
Just don't bring Johnny's dad, as he has a habit of running over pets. That's
Okay,
true.
all
Thanks,
right,
Bobby.
Johnny. That's true.
There's
That's
no danger
true.
of my dad
We
showing
all
up.
get a little bit.
Jay Slightly says, a top podcast. Never leave reviews on anything, but wanted to give a big shout out to Johnny and Sam, as have been listening for a long time, and they make me laugh out loud. But their 75-day challenge idea gave me the motivation to give it a go for myself. The 75-day challenge that Sam quit on and has changed my life, he says. He's down 90 pounds.
Wow.
He gave up smoking, drugs, and drink and has never felt better. They will probably never read this. We will read this.
We
We're reading
just
it right
read
now.
it. Consider it read.
He says, a comedy podcast that has changed my life. Much love to the both of them.
Thank you, guys.
Wow.
Thank you for listening to this podcast literally about nothing.
90 pounds he lost.
90 pounds. That's a person.
We should do another challenge when we get
I'll
back.
do
An
it.
actual one. Like
no,
we
should do some fasting challenges.
I'll do that. Yeah, I love fasting.
Okay, I'm down with the
Something
I
more
need
realistic.
motivation.
Yeah,
I need
let's do it.
motivation.
Paul the Gas, 5 stars. Love it. Great podcast. From Liverpool with love and respect.
Thank you, guys.
Gaz Elliott from Liverpool, UK. Yes, home of the Beatles. And I've been flying the flag over here for Sammy Trips. Yeah, I'm trying that out. And the interns, God love them. They're triers. I guess he's talking to me in XG maybe. But the message of love and abundance is spreading across the pond here, guys. I'm doing God's work right now to spread the broken sim, the BS.
Thank you, guys. Let everybody know. It's a hard show to promote. It's a hard show to to like tell people about.
You can't
It's
package
a
it,
show about nothing. Enjoy it. It's a show about nothing. What do they talk about? Literally nothing.
Literally nothing.
But guys, come on. You get to hear about a 50-year-old man who had to use a shitter that women use too. So come on, tell him that. Right?
Wait, what? What shitter? The unisex toilet. Yeah. Yeah, that happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know which one to go into because they didn't have labels on the doors.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm pushing back. I'm pushing back.
Aged DDD Easy says, gets me going. Love to listen to this podcast while making love to my girl.
Come on, dude. If you record that, bro, we will send you
You're not
a
allowed to
t-shirt.
look at that. You're not allowed to look at that.
I won't. I don't want to look at you actually go. I want to see it from this area.
Oh, you just want to see his face? You want to see his O face?
Him and his wife just going at
So
it.
you want to see his O face. You want to see our listeners'
I just want to
O-face.
see them listening to it while I don't want to see insertion because that violates my thing.
Your abstinence. Yeah,
Okay? I'm Johnny. You can mock me all you want,
I'm not
but I'm
mocking.
still going.
Okay.
I'm into my 3rd month.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good, man. I'm proud of you.
Dude, you don't know how hard it is when I got nothing to do.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine
I'm
how hard
like,
it is.
oh, dude, I could watch some chicks get weird and just like go to sleep.
Did you ever do the webcam thing? Was that
Oh,
ever?
dude, I used to love it.
Really?
Yeah, I just have them do weird positions.
And what, you just throwing like coins at
Yeah,
them?
dude, it's like for 10 tokens, they'll shove a bat in their ass. It's
How much? What would you spend? Like $20, $50, $100? Like what? Like a lot of cash or nothing?
depends. Like when I was tweaking, bro, we would sit there for hours.
So who's we?
Me and the cam model.
Solo girl, just like
Yeah,
solo.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Schmitty48 says comedy podcast, but he's disappointed. What is he disappointed about? Let's see. This has been my favorite comedy podcast since 2020. Less is definitely more since this podcast is bi-weekly instead of weekly or multiple times a week. He says it is easier to catch every episode in the oversaturation in the podcast market. Because of Sam, Rockfin was the first alternative platform outside of Patreon I ever signed up for. I specifically signed up for Rockfin for Conspiracy Social Club and Broken Simulation. All of Sam's podcasts take 2 or 3 days longer to get to Rockfin than the regular upload.
Okay.
If listeners can't download the exclusive, unedited Broken Sim on Rockfin before the Broken Sim pod comes out, Rockfin is a total waste of money. Well, we are...
Guys, listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen, okay? Rockfin is for premium content. I know you want... I upload to there as soon as I can. It's just sometimes things either I'm working, I can't get to my computer. I promise you, I'll get it out as soon as possible.
Yeah, the video just takes longer too.
You're
than
getting
audio.
like 4 episodes from me a week.
How do you listen to all of Sam Tripoli?
Well, that's a big thing. I got to figure out that. I think that's why I'm over. He just literally said it's oversaturation. He can't watch it all. But the whole point is of what I want to do is when you want a new episode, there's something there for you. You don't have to listen to every episode.
That's it.
I understand that you want to keep up, and I love that, and I respect that. And I just want you guys to know that what I do, I just want to give you what you want plus way more, so that you feel appreciated in an oversaturated market, in an economy, no matter how much they try to gaslight us, is hard.
Yeah.
My method, the method to my madness is, I know you can't listen to all of them, but when you want something new, there's something new to listen to. And the truth of the matter is we book way out, which is both good and bad. Because I would love to do a whole episode on the P. Diddy thing, but it's people are booked out. They're just already booked. We're booked out a month and a half. So it's hard to do that.
Good job, Mark. Thank you.
No, it's great.
Yeah, I'm thanking Mark. Yeah,
but that's why we've created the live streams.
Yeah.
That we could do more current topics for you guys. We can get into the P. Diddy stuff. We can get into all that stuff. Whereas this one's it's more about the guest and the topic.
Yes.
And we've been fire lately, even though I think Spotify is really effing with us.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Really bad. I went and looked at the amount of listens today, and I was like, well, that's a weird number. But
really?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's a really weird number.
The monthly numbers have looked pretty good, though.
We're blessed. We're blessed.
Simply Great Entertainment. This is from Tyler, 2013. Sam, Johnny, you two are great at what you do. When I need a few hours of interesting twists and turns, I fire on Broken Sim or TFH for a good laugh. Keep up the good work. There you go, Tyler.
Johnny, was today funny?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're not even at the news yet. Come on. Raptor, 2297. Nothing but bangers. Yo, dudes.
Nothing
give it to
but
him.
bangers.
Give it to him.
Bang, bang, pow.
Yo, dudes, love the show, and shout out to Pottstown. We love farming, fighting, and a good freaking time, he says. What was that?
I don't even know.
Your computer just started making noise over there.
Yeah.
Open it back up. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Mando. Why did that just start?
That was that Mando read that we were doing the other day? That's because you didn't know how to pronounce Mando. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's right, Johnny. Thank you. Thank you for telling them how the fucking hot dogs are made.
I think someday maybe at the 1,000th episode, I'm going to have a big combo reel of you, like a sizzle reel of your ad reads.
You just love embarrassing me. It's like your thing.
We can't put them out in a public way, on the RSS feed because it involves advertisers. But I feel like in a live space, maybe we could have that play before the show or something.
Johnny, I hope your dreams come true.
Also, Sam, you can't be spoiling new joke content on Broken Sim the same day you drop it in a live show. That's what this Pottstown guy is saying. He's talking about, how you kind of try out topics here,
Why? Listen.
Premises for jokes here.
Yeah, but that's the purpose of Broken Sim. Yeah, I hate to tell everybody that. That's kind of, I go, okay, does this sound funny?
He's talking about the joke about the homeless guy who thinks your daughters are beautiful, but also that you're slightly annoying. So
yeah,
the guy.
But that's a true story.
It's really funny.
By the way, that's not making the cut in the special. I've cut it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was funny, though.
I know.
God bless. The show helps me make it through the day. We hear a lot of that, dude, and that makes me happy because I have no self-confidence or self-esteem.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you.
Jay Smokin says, number one pod, Sam and Johnny. I'm a huge fan of the show. I watch all 5,000 of Sam pods and love every one of them. Hopefully one day I'll make it to stand-up show of yours. Sam, I would love to meet you, brother. So happy.
I'd love to meet you, brother.
Love to meet you, brother.
Come on, brother. Love to meet you.
So happy to see you have come to Christ and love the Lord. May God bless you guys and your show, and pray you grow bigger and bigger. Thanks for the laughter and content that helps me make it through
Jesus. I love Jesus. Holy roller.
Marf X4. Conspiracy. He just writes conspiracy. Happy New Year's, guys. I have thought for y'all. He wrote this 2 weeks into the year, by the way. We haven't done reviews in a while. I've been listening to Bible stories on Tinfoil Hat. I heard Sam saying that Abraham was about to sacrifice his only son to God. This is Abraham and Isaac, yes. I looked for the story, and it turned out to be a test, and he ended up sacrificing a goat instead. That is correct. Is this the reason that the Illuminati sacrificed goats? He says that greatest of all time, goats all the time. It seems that the greatest always die and not by natural causes.
Oh, snaps, bro. P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better.
How high was he when he thought about it?
Yeah, he totally did. He's like, I got something deep to say.
Wait, goats?
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 And they're sacrificing goats? Is that why Kobe went down?
All right, that's enough reviews. We're back to January. Please leave reviews, though. They really help us move up in the charts and help people find the show.
Dude, we're crushing, and we always get top 100 episodes. And
always, yeah, 90, 80. Like I saw one 88 the other week. That's really good, dude.
We're the crazy 88. I'm trying to do this, man.
So we're gonna do news and mush it all together with Fun with Stupid. This is Fun with Stupid and the news. So, have you ever had a failure and you kind of try to play it off as something that worked out?
Story of my life.
Well,
stand-up comedy.
Are you following this moon lander? Where it just crashed right into the moon, according to them.
Yeah.
Their technology, which we mastered in the 60s, by the way.
Dude, Matt Walsh is such a, when Matt Walsh is right, he's really right.
Yeah.
But when that dude is wrong, I mean, he swings.
Wait, what's his take on this?
Well, his whole thing is that,
about.
Sometimes technology goes backwards.
That's what he says about this.
Yeah, he's like, why we can't go back to the... No, this is before this happened. Why we can't go back to the moon because we go backwards. And he does... You remember the supersonic jet that they used to have?
The Concorde, yeah.
And they don't run it anymore?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, see that? We don't have those anymore.
We have supersonic jets. They just don't do them for air travel because they weren't safe. The Concorde would crash.
Dumbass. Dumbass.
We didn't go backwards. We just realized it wasn't safe.
So stupid.
Yeah, so this moon lander, dude, the first they lost contact with it, and they were trying to. You should see the video of them all trying to act like they're happy, but they know it's not really working. It's not sending back images because it was supposed to send back video of it landing.
Yeah.
No video of it landing. Weird.
Just didn't work.
Weird.
Unbelievable.
And then so the headlines. If you just search the headlines for this moon lander, they're all like moon lander sends back historic images. Hold on. Intuitive Machines releases new images from moon lander. Moon lander. Here it is, right here. Intuitive Machines Odysseus Moonlander fell, but mission was success.
Of course.
Moonlander powers down. Powers down is what they're calling it. It shut down. It crashed. After eventful week is what they're calling it here.
There it is. Japanese Moonlander survives lunar night. It's so funny, dude.
The headlines have just been, here we go. Private lunar lander sends back first pick. Another one was like, Moonlander sends back the money shot. And the money shot was its broken leg as it snapped, as it was landing.
Funny.
They're really trying to make this sound like a success, but it's just more proof that they, something's fishy going on in space, dude, with the moon especially.
Yeah, I mean, you watch how bad the Chinese fake it and the India fakes it, but you think ours is real. I mean, just get out of here, dude.
Intuitive Machine stock jumps in wild trading after moon landing. It was a crash landing.
Money laundering is everywhere.
So crazy.
This
story just made me laugh.
I don't
all
believe
week.
any
I've
of
been
it.
following the whole.
I don't
that's what I was
believe
going to
any
ask
of
you.
it.
So, do you think that they actually stuck something on the face of the moon, or is this whole thing been faked? What do you think?
Oh, I think
What's
it's all fake.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Money laundering again.
I just think they got to keep putting, and the people who are running it may not even know it's fake.
Oh, really? Wow.
or they're into it, and it's like that's how they make their money.
We did have that guy, remember, who called in, what was it, TFH Live or something, who said that his dad worked at NASA, and then they were figuring everything out, and then they had these guys come in like black suits, and were like, actually, no, this is how you do this. This is put in these numbers, and they were like, who the hell are you guys? And they wouldn't say who they were. Do you remember that? That guy called in?
Yeah, men in black showing up, being shady.
Curious. All right. Well, we mentioned Alex Stein earlier. I just wanted to show you that video. Really,
Dude, this is so funny.
So he posted a couple of things this week that were just killer. One of them is I guess he's got an AI doing Trump's voice, and he's got it showing up at town hall. Hold on,
come on, you fucking.
Why would Instagram not let you play a video without logging in? That's
because they suck.
I got tickets to see Willie Nelson and Bob Dylan.
Where?
They're playing the Hollywood Bowl. In a couple months.
I should go see Willie Nelson while I still can.
Yeah, he's 90-something now. I know he just had that 90th birthday. Like probably 91
Maybe
now.
I'll buy some.
So when Alex Stein was on Tinfoil, how did you come across him? How did he get booked? Do you remember?
He kept hitting me up.
Oh, really? Okay, that's funny.
And I said he was going to be huge.
Yeah, you could tell immediately. He's just hilarious. Yeah. And he's gutsy. You know, he's not.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So here he is.
Alex Stein.
You don't know who you're about to speak to. The one, the only, 45th President of the United States of America, President Donald Trump. Are you there, President Trump?
Well, of course, I'm happy that you're talking to the city council. I hear they're tremendous people, and I hear we're going to be bringing these shoes in. These are tremendous shoes. They're hotter than Nikki Haley in an Escalade. You know what I'm talking about? We want to see the children. We want to see them wear the shoes and perform in the shoes and do a tremendous job in the shoes. Isn't that right? Isn't that correct?
Yes, President Trump, you making the shoes mandatory for all school uniforms in Plano School District would be great, and I think that would help the city. But I'm telling you, the mayor here is one of these woke mayors. He loves all the transgender stuff. As a matter of fact, he actually wants to put mandatory gender reassignment into the schools, state-sponsored.
Well, I think that's terrible. And, the only person that I talk to who goes from man to woman, his name is Lindsey Graham. You know what I'm saying? He sits when he pees. But you can look at it and you can talk about all of these different things. I think it's a terrible idea what you're doing. And I think we should absolutely look at this mayor. I think we have to look at him. Maybe we have to replace him. Maybe we have to get rid of him like Chris Christie gets rid of a plate of donuts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, he loves to eat. Okay, so President Trump, what is going on with Nikki Haley and her running for president? I mean, what's going on? These Plano people, I don't know. I think some of these board members support her.
Well, if they support her, that's interesting because she lost to somebody called Nota, that N-O-T-A, none of the above. And it's terrible. She's only good at doing things in the back of a car. I call it the escapade in an Escalade, and she ought to be ashamed of herself. And if you support her, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I have to say that. And I think if you're supporting Nikki Haley, you have a lot of other things to think about. You're probably crazier than the people who said white powder to Don Jr. You heard about that? They sent it to him. I think Hunter Biden was trying to send my son Neil. I think he thinks he's a pen pal, and that's not acceptable. We don't want to do that.
No, and President Trump, they tried to kill my biological stepfather in Russia. Are you going to get vengeance on my father? Tucker Carlson.
I got along very well with Russia. I got along very well with Putin, and we're going to get vengeance on Ukraine. They tried to do terrible things to Tucker. He's your biological stepfather. You look just like him. And we want to help him. We want to make sure that he survives. Protect Tucker at all costs. That's what we're going to do.
President Trump, they're kicking us out. Thank you, President Trump. These people aren't worth it.
So do you think that's an impression, or is that an AI thing that he's just timed a script to? I can't
tell. I think it could probably be impression because it was like well timed.
Yeah, it was really well timed. If it was, he rehearsed that a lot. Like he had it tight.
Yeah, it was good.
If it was AI, I mean,
it is good.
And then so then he showed up and talked to this mayor who's got these.
Oh God, it's so bad.
Cheating allegations.
Yeah, go down. There it is. Up.
Wait, where is it?
There it is.
Is this it? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. This is so
Alexander
funny.
Stein.
Oh my God, they must hate this.
He's doing the best.
Yo,
stuff,
Council,
dude.
it's me, Alex Stein. Hey, Mayor Johnson. I know a lot of people right now are criticizing you because
you're going through a terrible divorce, and your wife, Nikita, is accusing you of sleeping with your staffer, Mary Albana. And Mary Albana was your chief of staff, and then you went and paid her $100,000 after she was your chief of staff. But what's funny about this is, like, I don't think it's bad. I think it's good, because all the top politicians have cheated. Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky. So you hooking up with your chief of staff, according to your wife, not me, in your public divorce, this is good for your political career. I know you switched from liberal to Republican, and now you've gotten all the support, but you don't have to grab them by the pee. You know what I mean? You don't have to go full Republican. What you need to do is you got to respect your wife, but because I don't think Mary Albana will be a good stepmama, and you're giving her hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's ridiculous, because, you know, I do think that cheating is bad personally, but I think for politics, it's probably good, Mayor Johnson, that you did this. And listen, I'm Team Nikita. You know I'm Team Nikita all day long. And you know Nikita is not lying, because she had that Ring doorbell camera where she supposedly caught you with your chief of staff.
Everyone gets busted
and then you
on
had this
that
relationship. According to you, you said that you'd done it a dozen times in your court proceedings. So this is all on record. You had Tim Rogers from the whatever that stupid magazine he's from, come and testify, because he supposedly had inside information of your divorce. So this is really messy. It's just funny. You're typical of a politician. And now I understand probably why your hair is balding so bad, because you're probably really stressed. You're dealing with all of these, your staffer. You're taking your staffer to your house. You're sleeping with her. Not according to me, according to Nikita Johnson, your wife, the mother of your children, that you do not respect enough. The same house where you put your little kids to sleep at night, you're taking your staffer there, and you're sleeping with her. According to Nikita. This is not according to me. This is all in the court documents. Yeah. So you're going through a messy divorce, and I just want to say that a person that would cheat on his wife that he has kids with is probably a scumbag. He's probably not a good guy. And if he would cheat his wife, he'd probably cheat the city. And then on top of that, after he gets caught cheating on the girl, then he goes and gives her $100,000 because Mary Albana runs a group called Adept Political Consulting. And so then you gave her $100,000. Maybe you gave her, and I'm just speculating this, I don't know, maybe you gave her the money so she wouldn't tell on you the fact that you guys are having an affair. I don't know this. I'm just speculating this. I'm just a concerned citizen worried about the mayor. But you know, I'm Primetime 99, so I always end with a song.
Give me the voice.
Nikita Johnson, Nikita, I know you miss Eric's Chiquita, but there's other bananas. I can be your manna. I will be the dad to your little babies. I'll be stepdad. So Nikita, call me. I'm going to treat you right. I'm not going to cheat on you, Nikita. I'm not going to sleep with my chief of staff. I'm a pimp on a blimp, Nikita, but I'm not a scumbag. So I'm doing this for you, Nikita Johnson. We stand Nikita Johnson. No cheating allowed. You're a scumbag.
God.
Alexander.
I mean, dude.
Dude, that guy. I mean, dude.
There are people you couldn't say that to, for sure.
I mean, he talks to everybody, dude.
I know, dude.
Dude, he's because he's a big dude. Alex.
Yeah. You can tell.
Zero fear. Zero.
You mentioned Ring doorbells, and I wasn't going to bring this up, but have you seen? People have been seeing. This was a lightning storm, right? And people caught these on their Ring doorbell cameras. Green lasers going into the lightning storm.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yep, dude. It's weird,
there's
bro.
a freeze frame, and now there was a comment on this that I saw. That look, have you seen this? They're using a car-sized laser to divert lightning strikes. Is this Swiss company? On top. I'm sorry, it's on top of a Swiss mountain. And they're thinking that possibly might be this technology. As NASA battled to get its huge next-generation moon rocket to the launch pad in early 2022, it had to contend with some severe and ugly Floridian weather. And I guess this is part of an attempt to kind of control lightning with laser beams.
That's crazy to me.
So they think they might be testing it here. Isn't that wild?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I got accepted in the community notes thing, by the way, so now I can read like community notes before they come out.
Oh,
and
congratulations.
like rate them. So I love reading. It's just mostly people arguing.
Johnny, you couldn't be any more nerd dorkish if you wanted to be.
Like, look, this person's like, there's no reason for this note. There's always somebody who's like, this is stupid. Don't do this. It's really fun. All right. You sent me this. This is fun with stupid more than anything. This is just another Florida man video, basically. Meanwhile, in Florida. I gotta mute that because it'll get us off of YouTube.
They're putting a gold chain.
There's a shark that's washed ashore, it appears, on the beach. And there's a guy with tremendous dreads who is putting a gold chain on the shark. He might have fished it out, actually. He doesn't look like he was fishing, though, does he? He's got a sweatsuit on. And they're putting a huge-ass gold chain on the shark and then posing with it, taking pictures. Like,
are they going to put the shark back in?
It might be dead. It looks dead.
It looks like it's dead.
Baby, because I'm a...
Aw, poor shark.
Anyway, that's funny. That's what's going on in Florida. They're putting chains on sharks. I just wanted to say one thing really quickly. From the beginning, podcasting has been kind of a refuge for the misfits, you might say. But now David Duchovny is getting a podcast. Have you heard this? David Duchovny has a podcast now. One of the best looking people in Hollywood. If the good looking people are coming for podcasting, dude, we might be in trouble.
Yeah, but I mean, David Duchovny. What's he gonna fucking just beat the mic with his fat dick?
He is funny. I like David Duchovny, but he's just. Doesn't he have enough already? Can't he just leave us podcasting? David Duchovny, like those guys on what's that show, Smartless? Like those guys are all hugely successful. You don't need a podcast to leave something for the rest of us. Let's see. You sent me this. This is Ari Shaffir has made some news.
Yeah, congratulations to anybody. Congratulations to anybody that had this on their 2024 bingo card.
Which is nobody.
This is
from the New York Post. American comedian Ari Shaffir has gone viral for sharing a detailed surprise date he planned for his ex-girlfriend. Shaffir, 50. Isn't that crazy? Ari's 50 now. Did you hear that? 50 years old, Ari Shaffir.
Yeah. He looks 60, by the way.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He looks like an old hobo now.
He's looked that way for a long time.
Okay.
Shaffir, 50, went on the popular podcast First Date, hosted by fellow comedian Lauren Compton, to talk all things modern romance. When she asked him what was the, quote, sweetest thing he had ever done for someone, he offered quite a lengthy answer. The comedian revealed that he had organized a date for a lady he used to see.
Have you seen this?
No, I haven't seen it.
It is so hilarious.
Should we just play it? Should we just play it?
Oh, it's so hilarious.
Is this it right here?
It's so hilarious because
I don't know.
This is Ari when he's trying. You could tell Ari's energy when he's like trying to say something profound or he's trying to make it seem dignified, like in these little moments where he's going to be like just trying to connect with you emotionally.
He quiets down.
Yeah.
This is it.
What is the sweetest thing you've ever done for someone?
I said to a lady, clear a weekend for me. She's like, oh, where are we going? I'm like, don't worry about that. Just pack a bag. What should I pack? Pack something casual, pack something to hike in, pack maybe some cocktail attire. Picked her up in a car. Don't worry about it. Drive to JFK. Yeah, she's like, what the fuck? We're getting on a plane? To where? Don't worry about it. We got a drink at the airport. Where are we going? Birmingham, Alabama. She goes, what the fuck's in Birmingham? Starts looking up what's in Birmingham. We land, get in a car, Birmingham. We start driving. About an hour and a half later, we hit the Mississippi border. And she's like, what the fuck's in Mississippi? Like, oh, don't worry about that. It's a surprise. The whole thing's a surprise. We get through the town of Philadelphia, Mississippi. Small town. Got to the best hotel in town, which is like La Quinta. And she goes, what's in the other bag? And I'm like, if you open it, you'll know. But don't open it. And she's like, okay. Next day, got up, went to get breakfast. She's, what's going on? She's like, you'll see. Every storefront just has all this like artwork in it saying, welcome Dolly. Dolly Parton's playing. She doesn't play anymore.
I know.
She stopped. Marty Stewart's. He has a museum, a country music museum in Philadelphia, Mississippi. She decided to do one show for him. And tickets went on sale months and months before. I waited in line to get tickets and went to see Dolly Parton at a 500-seater, fucking 12 rows back. And she was like, this is great. I would have packed certain clothes if I knew it was going to be Dolly Parton. I was like, damn it. If I only realized that and brought one of your friends over to your house to pick out outfits that you would have worn. And that's what's in the other bag. And it was all her fucking tassels.
Oh my God.
Her boots, different outfits.
It's so hilarious.
It was the best.
I mean, dude, this is so much about the, like, you could list all the things Ari's done to everybody. And then he does this one thing and he just gets chicks, right?
Yeah.
It's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life.
Doesn't matter how he
Her
looks.
reaction to it is why we have no hope in humanity, right?
Yes.
Like, dude, Darth Vader could pet puppies and be like, but he loves puppies.
There are pictures of his asshole that can be described as nothing better than the Sarlacc pit. Yeah, his asshole looks like the Sarlacc. And we've seen it many times. His ass is a vile thing. And yeah, it's all just forgotten.
No, it's so hilarious because I posted that and the comments was last week on Kill Tony, he whipped his dick out and rubbed it on a pregnant chick's belly. Oh my God, Johnny. Johnny.
What?
I just realized it's Women's Appreciation Month.
It is, yeah. I got
gross.
Did they have to go back to back with Black
No,
History
and then the
Month,
next
too?
one's what?
I couldn't tell you. It's June, is it? Oh, no, that's not.
No, I thought April is Gay Pride Month. Look at it. Oh, no, June.
June
you're
is,
right.
yeah, because it's where
Oh,
Pride
they
is.
take a little. You know why they did Gay Pride Month in June? Because that's Father's Day.
Of course they did.
Johnny, I gotta go.
Have you ever heard this? Did you know? And when Jim Caviezel was doing press for Sound of Freedom, listen to what happened when he was doing. You remember Passion of the Christ, right? Of course you do.
Yeah.
Listen to what happened to him when he was filming Passion. I just heard this story this week, and this is crazy. Jim Caviezel recalled struggling while filming The Passion of the Christ, as he confirmed a script is being written for a sequel to that film. There is a sequel coming to The Passion of the Christ. Caviezel, now starring in Sound of Freedom, was struck by lightning while filming Mel Gibson's biblical film. The actor, now 54, was also hit in the head with a cross weighing more than 150 pounds. Caviezel was struck by lightning on the last shot of the movie, he told Fox News in a new interview. The cast and crew were filming the Sermon on the Mount scene, and on the 5th take, he was struck by lightning. The lightning strike led to 2 heart surgeries, including open heart surgery, along with, quote, lots of medication. The actor said the issue was finally corrected in 2014. In addition to the lightning strike, Caviezel was toppled by a cross weighing more than 150 pounds while filming. It fell on my head, and I bit through my tongue and my cheek, Caviezel said. Think about that, dude. He bit through his tongue and his cheek. It's actually in the film, that scene. You see blood streaming out of his mouth where he bit through his tongue and his cheek from that cross smashing him in his head. His shoulder was also dislocated. He said, he sums it up by saying, I really struggled with that film. He was struck by lightning,
You know who else
and had
struggled?
open heart surgery.
Jesus Christ, okay? Love you, Jesus.
That makes it almost impossible.
I love Jesus.
I mean, that movie was violent already.
Yeah, dude. I love Jesus.
God.
I
So,
love Jesus.
What do you think the sequel is called to Passion of the Christ?
What is it? The sequel.
It's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious.
It is. What do you think it is?
I bet you can get it.
Passion of the Christ. And then it's like a Weekend at Bernie's type thing where like the guys carry
Resurrection. It's
Resurrection.
Yeah. Passion of the Christ, Resurrection.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Isn't that crazy
I love
though?
it.
Struck by lightning, dude. That story blew my mind. Did you hear that Iran has declared Antarctica? You know, we've talked about this
I
a lot.
love
Like,
that.
who
dude.
owns
They're
Antarctica?
Like, I love that. That's just like it is mine.
Yeah.
Do you know what this reminds me of? Is when I lived in Vegas in the 90s, I figured out a way to make a lot of money.
What was it?
So what I would do is I made a deal with this parking lot next to the fraternity house. And I go, let me charge for parking. And they go, fine, you can charge for parking. We don't care. So I made bank. Well, the next day, the next concert that was at the Thompson Bank, the homeless people took over the lot and they were charging for parking. Yeah.
That's so funny. Wait, so you weren't out there? Or what? They got in front of you?
They
How'd that
got
work?
there earlier than me. And I just was like, enjoy it.
Did you use that on your resume when you applied to park at the store? Did you tell them that you managed to parking?
Do you know that people still go, what happened at the Standard, Sam? We know you worked there. I'm like, yeah, dude, I worked the morning shift. Valet, outside.
Not a lot going on in the morning.
Yeah, a lot. They don't let you into the creepy parties when you're the morning shift valet who does stand-up at the world-famous Comedy Store every night.
Iran's Navy commander announced in a televised broadcast that the regime owns Antarctica and will build a military operation in the South Pole. What do you think about that? We have property rights in the South Pole. We have a plan to raise our flag there and carry out military and scientific work. That's according to Navy Commander Rear Admiral Shagram Irani. Oh, that's good. Your name should be Irani if you're the military commander of Iran.
Irani, so far away.
And irony. Iran's naval saber rattling is drawing new attention in response to Iranian-backed militias murdering soldiers, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, isn't that fantastic? Huh? They're claiming they're like, yep, that's ours. We talked about 21 Savage. Oh, dude, you got to watch this. Okay. So the jokes really write themselves. So a woman broke into her own home, right? Because she left her keys. You listening? This woman broke into her own home because she left her keys. And her nosy ass neighbor calls the police and says, hey, somebody's breaking in this house. So these 2 female cops show up at the scene where this woman has broken into her own home. This woman naturally is like, here's somebody banging at her door at 3 a.m. And she's like, what the fuck? So she comes to the door with the gun. All I can say is thank God they sent female cops. Get ready for this. This video is insane, bro. Hold on.
Oh, I've heard it. Yeah.
Have you seen this?
It's so hilariously
crazy,
stupid. It's like, it's like we just keep doing this, Johnny.
Keep in mind, this woman survives. Thank God they sent women police to police this crime. That's all I'll say. That's it right there. Here we go.
85,000
another ad
are coming after you.
Oh, I'm into the
right?
Shut up.
That we hear. Business.
Unfortunately for this woman, when she came into the officer's view holding a gun, the following ensued.
In her own house.
Look at this.
Reloading.
Shot fired.
It's jammed. Her gun jammed.
Like, what are you doing? Yeah, these women have to be fired. They can't survive this. You unloaded your clip and you just
they're both still firing. They can't see what's on the other side of the door. Could be a child there. She's reloading again.
I mean, it's hard to be a cop, dude. It's really hard to be a cop.
Okay,
she survives. That woman survived.
I
All those
would
bullets.
sue the fuck
Oh, dude,
out of them.
that's what this attorney is talking about. How they're just going to be able to be obliterated. by
And it's
lawsuits.
like being a cop isn't easy, dude.
No,
but you
it's
don't unload your clip like that.
No, do shout some orders from the street or something. You know, like there's a million ways to do this, and that was not the way to do
Yeah,
it.
you guys really shit the bed on that one.
Isn't that crazy, dude? Okay, so have you ever heard? There's this conspiracy theory going around Twitter, at least until recently. Have you ever heard this? You're checking out, Sam. Give me like 10 more minutes. Just give me 10 minutes. Just give me 10 minutes across the finish line here. We're not at 2 hours yet. Just give me 10 minutes.
are.
No, we're not. I'm looking at the timer here. So are you familiar with this conspiracy theory that there's this guy called Adrian Dittman that is actually a secret Elon account?
Yes.
You've heard this voice?
Yes.
It sounds just like, well, they appeared on the same space for the first time recently. This is the
Alex Jones thinks it's me.
Yeah, this is part 2. You've met me at least 3 times. You're about to die of laughter, aren't you?
This is them talking to each other.
Yeah, it's me again. Oh my god. Yeah.
That's the fake guy.
That's where there's nothing. Honestly, there's not.
And he's German. He's not even South African. He just, for some reason, his Euro trash accent turned out to sound just like Elon.
Nothing better than to hear you laugh this much. Like, I can only imagine the kind of stress you're under.
So funny.
Yeah. Dude, for the past couple of weeks, I basically. Oh god, I can't do that.
Elon just can't stop laughing. He's like, what the fuck, dude?
It's so,
oh my god.
Look,
he's clearly high.
There's 8 billion people on Earth. So
Yes.
odds are
Yes.
there's someone who sounds like you somewhere. And you are that person.
Yes. It gets worse. It gets worse.
They sound
It
just
gets
the
so
same,
much
dude.
worse. It gets so much
I mean,
worse.
I can't honestly. I don't believe you're not me.
Yeah, that's a theory.
You are
That's a
me.
theory.
Well, it's
People
almost
think-
like
people
the
think I'm
Elon
legitimately
doesn't
your
sound
clone.
like
There's
Elon,
been
and this
theories
guy
that
sounds
I'm
like
one of your Neuralink experiments. Can you like clarify that I'm not one of your Neuralink experiments? Or
There've
maybe
been so
I am
many
and I
theories
wouldn't
about this
realize it? Because that shit's advanced. How are your monkeys?
Well,
how are your monkeys? I don't know. I was a test subject.
no, the weird thing is you even ask questions in the way that I would ask questions.
Autism.
And your sense of humor is
Autism.
It's quite similar sense of humor. It's eerie.
Yeah, I know. I still remember the first time.
He just can't stop laughing.
Oh god. I still remember the first time. I still remember the first time when the first time I found out about you was actually in early 2016. And this is when I watched
sounds just like him,
SpaceX
dude.
rocket engine
All right,
experimentations
so
on YouTube.
but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Check it out. This was a huge conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I saw that.
So you sent me this,
And now everyone's upset because Elon is starting to censor Alex Jones.
Oh,
so
no.
now it's starting to come around that censorship is back. Censorship is back, baby.
30 Harvard students did a 12-hour hunger strike, which I thought that was hilarious. That the headline of that is enough. That's just called not eating between dinner and breakfast.
Like, what is that?
12-hour hunger strike.
That's like when I ran away from home for 2 hours when I was a kid. Like, I'm
You
running
did, really?
away.
I'm gonna show them.
Yeah, and I found this place. After 2 hours, I just went home.
That's so funny. So you sent me this guy who's suing because he, and this is crazy. This guy had the winning Powerball number. He checked the website. It said he won $340 million. And then he showed up there. And what it turns out is they were testing the Powerball website and put up some test numbers accidentally. They weren't supposed to go public. And the test numbers just happened to match this guy's thing. And so when he goes up to show them the ticket, they're like, "Oh, dude, you should just throw that away. That's worthless. Throw it." They really wanted him to throw it away before he left the building so he wouldn't have it, legally. And they're trying to, he's suing them now, but because they put it on the website. They said his numbers won the lottery.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to follow that litigation to see what happens.
Dude, I would fight this tooth and nail.
Oh, you have
and
to,
you
right?
get, dude, hey, at the end of this is a percentage of this ticket, and you just get a pit bull.
Oh, 100%.
A pit bull lawyer.
100%. So this, since that's a sad lottery story, have you ever seen this video? This guy, right? He won a big lottery thing. So then the local news come in and say, "Hey, could you reenact yourself when you won the big lottery thing?" And while he's reenacting winning the lottery, he wins the lottery again. This is one of the greatest videos of all time.
He
Watch
didn't
this.
know it, but that included an engagement, a new job, the new car, and even more good luck when we asked Bill to reenact buying his scratchy ticket.
I just won 250,000. I'm not joking. I just won 250,000.
Imagine that, dude.
Please don't film me.
Please don't film me being the happiest I've ever been. I would go up, oh my God, boom, boom, grab it, run. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil.
I won 250,000.
Fuck you.
Honey. I have.
He didn't.
What a sweet guy, right?
No, I'm not a sweet guy. Okay,
you, him.
get to win one. Now you win two. I'm out.
So this is another. That video linked to the. Have you ever seen this? So this guy.
Oh, this is my favorite story.
It's amazing.
This is my favorite story.
This guy is interviewing for a job at the BBC.
Yeah.
And somehow, in like some kind of like
he
comedy
showed up
of errors.
I'm here for the interview. They're like, "Oh, come here. We're gonna put you in makeup, get you ready."
In this colossal comedy of errors, he ends up being interviewed live on TV while he's there to interview for a tech job. He was like doing some kind of tech stuff, like IT shit, and he ends up live on the BBC. It's so funny, dude. 10 years ago, Guy Goma came for a job interview at the BBC. Look at him looking around. He never imagined he'd end up live on the news channel. Look at him. What's he thinking, dude?
Mean for the industry and the growth of music online. Well, Guy Cuny is the editor of the technology website News Wireless. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Were you surprised by this verdict today?
His name is Guy, too.
I'm surprised to see this verdict to come on me because I was not expecting that. When I came, they told me something else, and I'm coming. You got an interview there, so it's a big surprise anyway.
A big surprise.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah. With regards to the cost that's involved, do you think now more people will be downloading online?
Actually, if you can go everywhere, you're gonna see a lot of people downloading to the internet and the website everything they want. But I think it's much better for the development and to improve people what they want and to get on the easy way and so fast the things they're looking for.
This
It's like
does
a
really
Mr.
seem
Bean.
to be
It really
the
is
way
so
the music
funny.
industry is progressing now,
Such
that
a
people
Mr.
want to
Bean
go
moment.
onto the
Oh, it's
website
so
and
funny.
download music.
Exactly. You can go everywhere on the cyber cafe, and you can check. You can go easy. It's gonna be very easy way for everyone to get something to the internet.
Thank you, Lee. Thanks very much indeed. I think we.
And he
did get the job.
Oh,
That's
terrible.
ridiculous.
What are the odds that his name is the exact same name as the guest that was showing up?
Is that why?
The guy, they both had Guy as their first name.
Oh my! And then the guy showed up. He's
And his
like, "I'm
name
ready
is
for
Guy.
my interview."
I'm Guy. I'm here for the interview.
Oh no, we're not. We can't interview for the job. We're doing this interview with this guy. That's so funny. I gotta go.
Okay, this is the last thing you wanted me to show this. So this is from a couple weeks ago, but it is fundamental to what's going on in this country right now. There have become winner states and loser states in this
Dude,
union.
and New York is losing its mind.
And you have Kevin O'Leary talking about this is with the Trump ruling. He's talking
Is
about
this
the
a
real
war?
estate thing. Just listen to this though. He's speaking so much truth about this whole situation and the state of the country.
I mean, just leaving the whole Trump thing out of it and seeing what occurred here, and I'm no different than any other investor. I'm shocked at this. I can't even understand or fathom the decision at all. There's no rationale for it. And so let me give you a real-time experience I'm having regarding this, and I'm not the only one. It doesn't matter what the governor says. New York was already a loser state. Like California is a loser state. There are many loser states because of policy, high taxes, uncompetitive regulation. It was already on the top of the list of being a loser state. I would never invest in New York now, and I'm not the only person saying that. And here's a real-time situation. In development in real estate right now, the hottest asset class is very high-end data centers. They cost anywhere from $2.5 to $3.5 billion each.
What does that tell you?
They're very expensive. They require low power. You need permits, but most of the major institutions in the world need more data centers, and that's why developers like me are doing this. Now, you need power. So New York has Niagara Falls. Normally, you'd consider that to put in one of these facilities, create 400 jobs, 5 more jobs for each of one of those for auxiliary services. I can't go to New York. So I'm going to Oklahoma, North Dakota, West Virginia. Governor Stitt, Kevin Stitt, my staff have met with him. Governor Bergen, the same thing. Governor Justice. Those are winner states. They don't do things like this. I have to syndicate that debt and all that equity. We're talking billions of dollars here. Do you think any foreign institution or any private equity firm or any pension fund would touch New York? No. And that's why New Yorkers should be concerned. The fine people of New York should ask themselves, why are we such a loser state? How are we going to attract business? It's not just the existing businesses that are fleeing out to Texas and Florida. What about new money like this that I'm talking about, like a $4 billion data center? Not a chance I would put that in New York. Zero probability. Never. And so they've got a lot of work to do to find themselves getting out of this situation. This has all occurred post-pandemic. Winner states versus loser states.
And he's 100% right about the dynamic in the country right now between those.
It's just unbelievable. And it's just like you know, on a conspiracy podcast, we believe it's the uniparty, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But it's like there is definitely one party that seems to be more wrong than the other in certain ways.
Especially with business.
Right? Like Republicans love war, right? That's bad. But domestically, Democrats love war on Americans. And dude, you look at Gavin Newsom.
Well, and Democrats love war abroad too. We should say
They do now. They're now neocons in that aspect as well. But now you look at dude, Governor Newsom just got busted. You know, they want to raise minimum wage to $20 and they're exempting people who make bread. If you have bread. So all these restaurants like Panera, McDonald's, they're exempt from the $20.
How's it? Why? What? I don't understand.
Because, dude, they're trying to run out mom and pop stores.
Oh, of course.
They want everything to be corporate here. They don't want mom and pop stores. That's why Gavin Newsom is fucked, bro. It just came out. He's a piece. We knew he was like Johnny. This goes back to my whole thing. It's like, hey, everybody in the LA comedy. I know I scared you with the truth. I know. Yeah, play it again. I know.
Oh, it relived. Hold
on. Okay. I know it's scary. The things I said made you scared, and you're a private school kid, and you're allowed to believe in fairy tales because you were born into luxury and never had to worry about anything. And then here came Sammy, that came from two teachers, middle class. Father tried to play the game, didn't do it very well. And he came and he was just telling you these things that hurt your feelings because you wanted to believe in fairy tales. But again, everything I said ended up true, like the fact that Gavin Newsom is a scumbag, okay? And he's going to run off all your little coffee shops in Silver Lake because that coffee shop that sells vegan everything can't afford to give those non-binary blue-haired, purple-haired weirdos $20 an hour, okay? But guess what? Starbucks won't have to do that because you know why? They got bread. So the mom and pop store shuts down and you got to go to Starbucks, and there you go. Because you didn't want to admit that Sammy, who says the F word a lot in his act and makes fun of ethnic and gay people, okay, was a big meaning. I accept your apology. Thank you.
Very last thing.
Okay.
Have you seen, and this is worrying, OpenAI has just announced their video AI.
Oh,
so you
dude,
type
this
in
stuff is getting insane.
Yeah, you can type in a prompt, and then they now it's not just an image, a still image. Now it's video we're talking about, and these are just some demonstrations of some prompts that they.
So now
the
it's
videos
like
created from prompts.
now it's going to be just everybody in Hollywood's going, not just the writers.
Oh yeah, they're coming for us,
everything
yeah.
is gone.
Like, look, this.
Like,
was,
what is this, Pixar?
Yeah, you would think it, right? It was just general. What was the? Let's see what the. A cartoon kangaroo disco dances. That was all the prompt was for this. A litter of golden retriever puppies playing in the snow. Look at that, dude. And this is very early days for this. This is like when ChatGPT first came out. It was kind of wonky.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
Because there's still some weird stuff. You'll notice like extra legs popping in and out sometimes.
Wow. Bye-bye, everybody. I'm sure podcasting will be gone
Think
soon.
about news, though, dude. Like videos, like Hunter Biden stuff. Like, it'll help some people because they'll be like, that was fake. It was AI. But other people are going to get screwed by this. This will shift elections. They're going to have something like what you talked about where there is some way to digitally sign a video, that you can prove it wasn't AI. Like all the AI videos have to have something embedded in them, or I don't know, what watermarks maybe. Look at these little, what is, oh, that's kind of weird, huh? Drone view of waves crashing against the rugged, that's fake. Damn. You won't even need, this is going to be great for people like me who need stock footage but don't want to pay for it.
Yep, it's all done. Stick a fork in it.
Anyway, disturbing. Look at that, dude.
Look at that, dude. Look at that. Yep, it's over.
We'd never have to go to the moon again.
Look at that. 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 Dude, they've gotten gay face down perfectly. Dude, those AI dudes love dick. That's what that says to me.
What a coincidence that this comes right when all these UFO videos start to come out, too. It's interesting. Wow.
What is that, like pirates and Jack Daniels?
I think it's pirate ships and a coffee mug, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, that's this little note of disturbing video there to end the show on.
All right. Johnny, I hate to do this, but I gotta go.
Yeah, that's everything.
Sorry,
we got
dude.
to the bottom
crazy
of the well.
Day, crazy week. Johnny,
What's our word? What's our word, brother?
Our word is slong, move to the moon, moon.
That's too long. Slong, shong,
dong, move to the moon.
Slong, shong, dong, move to the moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Johnny, it was great. I know I'm going to get shit for saying I got to go, but I got to get my kids early in the morning. Guys, hope this was funny. We have some laughs to get serious. That's Broken Sim, the show where I work out bits.
That's it? You're done?
That's it, Johnny. Hey, I know I'm going to see you before. I'm jealous you're going to Paris. I'm jealous
I'm excited.
you travel. I wish I did that more.
Trying to before we have a child, it's gotta.
Oh, Johnny's gonna be plugging away, blast, plugging away, blast.
Bye.